Mm-hmm. Habitual consumption of food.
Well, you get into a rhythm. It's hard to get out of it.
Hello, Edward. You good to hear about Michael's eating habits?
Yes. Hello, Midnight. Hello, Blur. Soul
Yes,
Kitty.
hello, Soul Kitty. Hello, Blur. Hello, Midnight.
And Strawberry. Or was that from last
Yay,
time?
Well, thank you, Nolan, for the bits.
Yay, you got the derps.
It just barely
Why
started.
is she on the other side of the screen now?
Because that's the open spot.
No.
I can put it wherever I want. I have flexibility and
The
freedom.
whole screen.
Why not the whole screen?
Yes.
We did that once before where it was like the enormous derp. Big derp. Well, thank you very much, Nolan. And hello, peeps. Just trying to find that, like... Here we go.
That's good.
Gotta find the Michael face.
It's gotta make those the cutest of faces.
There. It's dark.
That is a boopable face.
Starting in 1 second here.
Wouldn't it be amazing if the world was actually run by, like, puppies instead of people?
There you go.
No, you broke it.
Alright. ACG added a derpy spitting out her drink Twitch emote. Yes, I saw that one actually. His sister made. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yes. Well, I want ponies, but just like cute things. Like, cute things should be running the world, not people. People aren't cute. With a few exceptions. That's horrifying, though. You've broken the horse.
No, that's okay. It's doing good. At least he's fine. There's no problems with horse or whatever.
No, ponies are cute. People aren't cute.
Okay. Happy Friday.
Yes.
That time of the... I was say that time of the month again, but that's not the right wording for it. Twilight is gotten very furry.
I wouldn't know that that's fur. That's more like she's phasing through dimensions. Her skin looks like some horrible skin condition.
It's kind of phasing that's the problem. It's overlapping textures.
Yes.
The further I go back, the worse it gets.
Until it disappears.
The distance between, or it's based on like a percentage between two.
You've entered some sort of zone. What kind of zone you think this might be called? That's right, the Applejack zone.
Wow, you moved back to that.
The Applejack
It's
zone.
not that big enough there. But yeah. This is a goofy texture that I didn't know how to solve until recently. And then horse.
Yes.
No, I used to do that error when I was even at this distance, but if you play with the camera settings, which is dot value right there. So if I set this to 3, and then I do that same thing, if I go to like here, it's already starting to do it at the edges, but I think, yeah, and now it's doing it much earlier. I don't want that. But if I set that to 30, oh, no problem. Goes away. So, she's like, what the fuck are you doing? Come give me a book. She wants the audio playing. She wants. Oh, this is gonna be too loud.
I like the cheeks on this model.
Then first, oh yeah, it's rarity.
I actually like these models more than maybe the G5 models. Though the G5 models have one big advantage is that they're fuzzy.
Oh, yeah.
They got like the actual fuzz. Like if you could take these models and give them that fuzz without like
I was gonna look into that.
completely destroying.
Textures are disintegrating. Yeah, as far as I can tell, it's all based on the distance between two different textures compared to the distance from the camera, where the further you are from the camera, the more that gap increases. But the rate is based on the Z values as well. So the camera is saying at what distance do I cut off everything from the camera and what distance, both in the front and the back. And the shorter I make that window, the less pronounced that problem is. And the easiest way to fix that is to increase this by dropping that to like from 3 to 30. That's changing it by like 1/10. If I were to do the same thing for the Z-Far, I'd have to drop this from 30,000 to 3,000. That's not doable. It's because I think it's all ratio based. I could technically increase this further, but anything more doesn't really matter. But if you start playing with higher numbers, here you start getting problems like models cutting out and can't even get near them. It is useful though. So like let's say you had a map that you it's the perfect background shot, but there's some model in that map that's right in front of the camera and it's blocking the view. You can increase your Z near until to the point where that building becomes invisible. It cuts it out completely. So that it does have its uses, but the main one is to get rid of that error because it's really annoying. Tricky bump maps. Kind of. No, I can't remember why I found that solution. I don't think I looked it up. I think I just ended up was really frustrated with it, and I just started playing with values. Anyway, yeah, so I think I needed to do a couple things to close this shot out. I'm gonna oil that or something. Like,
seems loose.
It's kind of and it's always meant to be loose, but it's squeaky. I have weight on it.
It must eliminate the squeaks in the world.
Yeah. I don't even know if that's
pick it up or not. I
think it is, but
that one definitely was that too.
For any such simple comforts on a such great value, now I actually forgot you can help things sometimes by just doing your thing as well. I thought that was something else, but thanks for your services. You're welcome, I think.
Strayhorn gave derpies.
There was some derp. Oh, there was some derps on there. I just realized I forgot to give Michael the Streamly derps. Well, and Nullin helped out as well, so thank you both. Mm-hmm. The books have finally consumed her. We had a thing with that a while back where we did kind of a book consuming her. But what do I have left to do on here? I think it was... Oh, I don't have her eyebrows done at all. So we need to do that. Can I cheat this?
I mean, you can't see her eyebrows 90% of the time.
Yeah, but you can see them. So I need to... And you can't see them because when her eyes close, they should be moving, but they're not. So you can't see them for other reasons. I'm going to see if I can cheat this a little bit. Alyssalism. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab from like rarity here all of her eyebrows from where they're closed, which is right now. Copy anywhere, doesn't matter. I'm going to see if I can just paste them here. So eyes close. Oh, I guess I can just go to this. And that's rarity still. Twilight eyebrows. Oh, no, upper face. Okay, so it's closed from here to here, there to there, right? Oh, no. There. Can I just paste? I thought the position would at least work, but it didn't. The eyes might be different shape?
think so. It'd be weird to have different models for each one.
No, not like that, but
The only difference between Rarity and Twilight should be blush.
yeah, there could be a difference in eye shape, but that seems super inefficient and annoying.
Is Twilight slightly taller than Rarity?
It doesn't matter. It's attached to her head. That would be the same.
Hmm.
We'll see if I can just kind of mix something in and call it good.
So everyone in stream, how's your weekend going so far? That's cute face. Are you all looking at this cute face?
I feel like that's like the whole Trixie video I made where she was just like that the whole time. It was just you giddy.
I was so giddy because I think I remember us constantly doing the like, oh no, he's hot thing, which was great. Like Trixie's just like, oh, he's evil. That's that one bad guy, but oh no.
Well, that was the subtitles I added.
I never. You added the subtitles? I have not watched it with subtitles. Oh no, he's hot. Because that's like the best. Because Trixie would be that one. Be like, Trixie, you were supposed to stop him. I was, but look at his cape. He's so cool.
Okay, why don't I do that one? There it is. Yeah. Whenever it comes to her, oh no, he hot.
Oh no, he hot. Oh no.
I'm coming to brag about it. Stay away from my man or else. That's recording. I forgot I wrote this like this. Is it your act? I don't remember writing some of this.
It's his act. Oh no. Very angry Lunar. Man.
I think this says you're next. Yeah, so I knew that one. I actually don't remember some of the others.
Oh no, yacht.
That one I remember.
Yes.
Second, we're gonna make this a ship video.
Yes.
No, that whole the whole thing with that was added just for fun.
But yes.
People, I feel like Luna's Banishment really, it had a really good start, but it actually it grew a lot faster once I did the captions. So I'm thinking that helped a lot. So
was Luna's Banishment a ship video?
Yes, friendship.
There were ships in it.
They were friends.
Yes. So every video is a shipping video because of friendship.
Yeah, the actual show itself is a shipping video.
Kinda. They do have ships. They even sink a ship one time. Because Applejack was on PCB. PCP? Yes.
PCP.
Yes.
Actually, I was just watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They made a reference to PCP just today. So.
Oh, I miss DWK. It's just like an Applejack just had to take PCP. It's like, did
I blend this one? It doesn't look like it. Let's try. Not really worried about these parts because you can't see it. And for like the nuances of motion, I could do it at some parts, like when you can see right here, but that's for so few frames that it's not even worth it. Oh, that's actually when it's going down anyway. So that's really all I needed to do with the eyebrows. Just have them exist. Love the little, like, Look at that face, Michael.
That's a good face. She's happy horse.
Oh, her tongue.
It is kind of sticking at the bottom of her chin. Ever so slightly.
Stop that tongue.
Yes, that's not good. Your tongue should not pierce your face. You have to go to a doctor if that happens.
If your tongue is pierced through your jaw for more than 4 hours.
Yes, see a doctor. Yes, booze. Booze, soul kitty.
Yes, there's booze.
And also drinking booze.
I ran out of the, I had a cheap rum, and I've now swapped over to a slightly less cheap rum. They still don't have the one I like.
I just know I opened up that, what was that, Appleton or something it was called? Rum? It was the cheaper rum.
It was an Appleton, but it was the cheapest Appleton.
Yeah, and
it wasn't
I remember opening that bottle and just being able to smell like how rough that was.
And this one is similar, but it's not as rough. That's why I want to get that pineapple one again, because that one when popped open was just, there was no alcohol smell to it.
There's nothing wrong with Bacardi.
Maybe if I'm doing shots, I really would like to have probably a fancier, nicer, expensive one. But when it comes to mixing drinks, it really doesn't matter.
Bacardi is not an expensive rum, though.
No, that is not. But I'm not going to do shots of Bacardi.
Not even like the fruit flavored ones.
I mean, maybe if I'm at the point where I already can't see straight. But the fruit flavored ones, I was just watching a guy. There's a guy on YouTube called there's a channel called How to Drink, and it's mainly just him doing stupid shit with alcohol. But he picked 3 different bottles of the stuff that he absolutely hates the most, and one of them says it calls themselves a whiskey, and he's like, "This is not a whiskey. This is a liqueur or a mixed, basically a pre-mixed liquor, because they put so much sugar in this. Like even the cap was like stuck because normally if it's alcohol, it shouldn't really get stuck like the ones you get." Yeah. Because there's
like the ones I get.
Because you have all the sugar in yours. So he's but that one like the cap is stuck because even though it was a whiskey, it was so full of sugar. He goes, it just tasted like candied peanut butter, like Reese's peanut butter cups. So yeah, there's stuff like that, and no, I would prefer to have it where the liquor is doing the liquor thing and everything else is handling the sweet or whatever other part. That was one of my favorite rums. Yeah, I bought one of the cheaper ones. It was like a $16 bottle here. It was like was it the 5-year or maybe even less? That one wasn't as good. I mean, it wasn't bad when mixing it with stuff, but it wasn't what I would be looking for normally. That was on the much cheaper end. I know the one you were talking about, I think is a 12-year, which I don't think I could find here. I think it is a 5 and an 8. And the 8 was better, definitely.
What about your rum fresh?
And now I gotta do Applejack's eyebrow. So we're gonna, you know what? I don't even care. We're just gonna grab it here. She's not, Applejack doesn't matter.
I'm just like, sir, we've brought you this bottle of 40-year-old whiskey. He's like, gross. It's gotta be expired by now. Throws it out. Give me that stuff that was made last year. Okay.
I'm not that big of a millennial.
No,
well, no, I would. A millennial thing wouldn't be about that. They would be about like, is it local?
You're talking about just like,
and if it's mainstream, because they don't want mainstream, they want local.
It sounds like you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm a millennial. What would be the other one though? The
microbrews.
Well, yeah, or where this is not mass produced in any way. This type of thing. I see that you were a question at HarmonyCon. I was. Actually, I have no clue what you're talking about, Michael. What did I do? What did they do to me at
what?
HarmonyCon?
Michael is too cool. I agree.
I think there's a little bit of bias in that, but okay. But now I am curious what they did to me at HarmonyCon.
It's like, who's that loser who doesn't make enough shipping videos and then knows you?
Oh,
you should make more shipping videos.
That goes down, but I hit the limit on how far it can go down, so I have to make sure I don't go any further than what that limit is. That's about there. Okay.
What's that face he's making?
If I go do that, it's just not gonna work. Small batch. Yeah, that type of stuff. Which, like, when we go to sociables, they sometimes have that, and I like to try those, but it's only because I already know what everything else tastes like, and we're there, and so why not try the other ones? So, but I won't go out of my way to, like, try to hit everything. It's actually John's thing. John likes doing... He likes getting flights, because he just wants lots of little amounts of stuff. We have a joke from when doing the board game meet that we have once a month a while back, and we were playing a dice game, and we all had a bunch of different dice, but then John ended up getting this different side of dice because it was the only one they had, and all the dice were like half the size, and it became a joke for us because the one time he grabs all their little tiny dice, he's shaking and he goes, "Tiny dice!" and he throws them down, and it was hilarious. So we have a joke with anytime somebody says something is tiny, we have to say, like, "Tiny la!"
John is good people.
John is good people.
I hope to see him tomorrow.
We should see him tomorrow.
I will be a little late, though.
Okay, bake Applejack. I'm just going to save a little bit of space on stuff by...
Baked Applejack, that's my favorite.
I'm just going to lock all the hair and stuff. So I don't care about any extra detail for Applejack because I could probably add some more nuance to it, but it doesn't matter because nobody's really looking at her. She's out of the shot for the most part.
I'll look at you.
Well, no, it's because she's not the focus. It's this very fancy horse right here.
Well, if you're like a person, say like Jay Haller, do you think he's going to be looking at anything but Applejack?
Well, I think his favorite shot is going to be right here.
If that was Derpy, there's no way I'd be looking at anything else but that little snoot. Just be like, that's Snoop.
I have a feeling that if this were shot on a video that you've never seen and that was Derpy, you would not even notice. Actually, you know what? I could probably swap that out for Derpy, being the hair's the same color, and
people will notice.
It would probably be not noticed by the majority of people, except for somebody from here would leave a comment.
Applejack and Derpy fans would know.
You'd be surprised what people miss. I guess as in the Australia video, there's the one horse that shouldn't have had a horn that does, but most people don't know the story in detail enough anyway, so that's a little different. But I like having those times where I try to mix in something that I want to see people. Well, hell,
there's very few characters I remember from the first book.
In this one.
Well, if you're talking about your OC, nobody's going to notice that.
No.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
This one.
Because it's super hard to see.
I know.
But intentionally.
But nobody ever really saw it. And I was talking with somebody about the video, I think, and then I pointed out, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't even notice that." So yeah, there's another cow back there. And that's a throwback because originally I couldn't find a different cow to put here, and so I ended up was going to just use the Minecraft cow. But then when we put in Arizona instead, I moved the cow back there. I did, make it a little green so it would blend in better. Otherwise, it was really noticeable.
Arizona's a good cow. She's probably the cutest character from them fighting herds.
No extra detail for the background pony. Well, just watch normal shows. Like if you watch the cartoon, and anytime a character's not the one being talked to, or is not reacting in some way to what's being spoken, like they said something surprising and they're acting surprised, they almost always are just kind of sitting there. Season 1 or 2, I think they were literally just frozen in nothingness, maybe with a blink here and there. So that's normal for stuff. Hell, watch most TV shows, and whenever you have those scenes where you get people talking and this is the scene that they have, there's times where they're looking for the reaction for this person. So this person, the one that you can't see, is the one that's talking. I have this habit now of I try to always watch that person. And I'd say maybe 50% of the time, a surprisingly large amount of the time, the words that are being spoken are not what that person is making. Sometimes their mouth isn't even moving. Other times they're doing other words completely. Sometimes they're match up, but more often than not, it's not, because they recorded all that audio because they're speaking in a sentence. They're keeping it going from whatever was doing before. And this is a separate take that they're using with that camera. They did it multiple takes and they moved the camera because they can't keep the camera behind both people at both times. So it's just watch for that sometimes in TV shows, mainly TV shows, but in movies as well, of how often they do that. It's crazy how often they do that. They did that in the show too. In MLP, they had a bit where she was talking. It was what did I call it? This one, I think it was right. I think it was this shot in the actual show. Her mouth is not moving. She has no lip syncing at all.
Right, and they're looking at her from the back, right, in the shot, or
it's exactly the shot.
They just forgot.
Yeah, it's
testing 1 2 3.
Yeah, I can kind of pull it up as long as I don't.
Well, they got the whole. They like. It does appear that Hasbro stopped caring about pony stuff.
I must not have it on this account.
Like they have like people have the whole episodes up now.
Where's my purchases? I gotta go down. That's why. Why do I own Austin Powers?
That's a good question. And that's the first one.
Oh no, it's renting. Never mind.
Okay.
It includes renting. I bought them though. Where's my shows?
I mean, you don't even need them anymore.
Kind of, but I did buy them.
I believe you.
Anyway, if you go and look it up, it's weird. It's just goofy. Saw it on stream. Yeah, I know some of you probably did. Okay, I think then the camera's already moving, so I just need to lock in rarity. She doesn't blink this whole time, but that's okay because she's just a marshmallow.
Yes.
Robotic marshmallow.
She will melt in the sun.
But I do want to bake this and lock it down just so then the last thing you want to do is have a render that goes wonk because the physics decided to kick in.
I feel like someday we need to just get together and watch Pony.
I haven't seen a Pony episode.
I haven't either.
Well, I guess the movie.
Yeah. I'm a little hesitant to do it for the series that are coming out because everything I'm seeing is disappointing, but
I don't know, but that was until most of the detailed stuff came out with season 5 or the movie, the recent movie. People were pretty negative about it until then.
Yeah, and then it turned out great, and now it kind of looks like they might be replacing all the voice actors.
Well, yeah, because the original voice actors are probably expensive as hell. Not a surprise.
I would have been happier if they just gone with cheaper voice actors from the get-go, so that we could fall in love with those characters with those voices rather than like...
Most of them, you're probably not going to tell the difference, or it's going to be very minor.
I guess. It's just, maybe I'll get used to them over time. It's just disappointing.
Or Danny DeVito does all of them.
Yes.
Why pay for multiple voice actors when you have one voice actor?
At least...
Or have Michael be British.
Yes. It's like, I'm Zip. Look at me go.
I miss you. I make bracelets. Oh.
I'm a princess. Ooh.
Danny DeVito is... I don't care what it is. You put Danny DeVito in it, and I would be happy. Anything. What was the one thing we were talking about recently that Danny DeVito should have been in?
The only thing I can think, he was in the movie Hercules. He was the like little
No,
Goat man.
we were talking about Rocky Horror Picture Show of having Danny DeVito in there
Yes.
instead of
Tim Curry.
Instead of Tim Curry,
Yes.
because it would have been him in that out, and that would be great. And the only thing is, anytime Danny DeVito plays a part, he has to play it as Danny DeVito, because I don't know if he actually is able to act as anything else. That's just who he is.
Yes. Apparently I'm Russian for the next minute.
Okay.
I'm Russian. Ooh, so very Russian. I am. Ooh. I have those little dolls that go in bigger dolls that go in even bigger dolls. Ooh.
Is that the only Russian thing you know?
I think that's the safest Russian thing I know currently.
Minute's not over. What are you doing?
I have a cool fuzzy hat. Ooh, it's cold.
What is with ooh?
It's fun.
Minute's not over.
No?
Minute's not over. You keep switching back to Michael.
Well, no, it's over. I've done Russian. That was a minute, I'm pretty sure.
That was a Russian minute.
That was a Russian minute. I Russianed it.
If that wasn't what you wanted,
Well,
get used to disappointment.
Okay,
It's Michael.
I'll give you this one for.
Where's your vodka? We do have vodka, I think.
I love potato water. Mm. There you go. It's my vodka. Hey, no, brought up potatoes. Turn it into alcohol and you drink it, and it's delicious. Though admittedly, I'm not a huge fan of vodka. I think it makes everything you put it into taste like potatoes.
I think vodka's biggest benefit is I want to make this alcoholic without adding too much of a flavor of anything.
But the flavor is potato.
Yeah, no, there is things have a vodka flavor, but if you need to add something that isn't going to change the flavor, like if you're making a drink and then you add vodka to it, it's not going to change the profile. It's not going to suddenly make it cherry or rum. You know, it's going to be more
It's gonna make a
middle
potato, and that's just it. Like I mix it with any kind
There's
of soda.
vodka without potato.
What?
There's non-potato vodkas.
Really? I feel like it's not vodka if it's not made from potato.
Most of the alcohol you have was probably like fermented in a honeycomb.
That would sounds delicious.
That's kind of meat, I guess. But
Yes. If it's not what you want to get used to, disappointment. It's Michael. Thanks, Sir Edward. Hold that one forever.
That's what I said.
Yes.
You should be thanking me for giving you that amazing quote about your life.
It does sum it up. I just want to look at that cute horse snoot all day. That's my life.
That's not spook.
Spoop.
It's not creep.
Chicken bazongas. Yes. Somebody posted chicken bazongas in our private chat.
Well, it's because they just put the podcast out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it was me that did that because I was working on the. Okay, so originally I was gonna work on the picture for that, but it ended up. I was gonna do this one, but I felt like that might be attracting a wrong audience.
No, that would be fine. It's Disney. You can't go wrong with Disney.
But it wasn't her. It was because the badminton thing fell in there.
She's still looking down her shirt.
So I thought about that one, but I ended up going with this one because it was just like, what the hell is this?
Chicken bazongas.
So you have to listen to it to understand. That was a running joke. It was chicken bazongas. I had to double check spelling because he kept saying bazungas, and so I was like, "Is it double O?" But no,
bazongas.
It's. Well, you said bazungas.
It's more fun to say
Chicken bazungas. Toby Rich is an amazing vodka and it's cheap. It's good enough to drink neat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still not a big fan of it. Like, I like something that's sharp or that. Like, I was drinking the whiskey stuff before, but I've been doing a lot of the rum because I like ginger. I love ginger, and the ginger beer, especially if you get a nice strong one, has such a strong ginger punch. I love that.
I'm trying to think of what would mix well with vodka, which is essentially potato water. I can't really, like, maybe you could throw a dollop of sour cream in it.
If you take like a normal sparkling drink, some fruit juice, and a bit of vodka, you basically can make your own sparkling water alcohol. That's basically like if you buy a can of like standard Truly or a lot of those, the majority of them are just sparkling water and vodka.
Yeah. So
it's just not enough to make it be too strong of a flavor.
Is that what the basis is for a lot of these like seltzers?
I wouldn't be able to say without just talking on my ass. So
I mean, it would make sense, I guess.
It's the easiest way to do it, but that's why those things are great for companies, because they can charge you a ton of money for water and vodka, watered down vodka, essentially. Mix ketchup with vodka, then call the resulting cocktail the French fry.
Sounds awful.
Why would they? Well, what's a French alcohol?
I mean, France is pretty famous for wine and absinthe. I would say absinthe is pretty French.
And then maybe like mix ketchup and absinthe. How would that taste?
Awful.
I can't think of any vodka or any alcohol that would taste good with ketchup.
No. It sounds like a very bad idea. Absinthe in itself is a little rough. You have to like prep it a certain way to make it palatable.
Well, most alcohols are better if you get a really... If a drink is made to have shots out of it, it's usually expensive or something like that. But if the cheaper ones are... Like, if you're doing shots because you want to get drunk.
Absinthe is a very, very bitter alcohol. And you normally need to mix it with a cube of sugar. There's like a whole process.
Some people just really like bitter, though. Yes. I don't mind bitter to a degree. That like overly bitter, no. Yeah.
Like we had that one bottle of absinthe up there before I moved out here, so because I gave it to you and left.
Yeah, but it's still up there. I love the idea for some people where it's like, hey, I got this for you, and then like, if you don't do anything with it, they're like, why did you do anything with it? Because that was your choice to give it to me. I don't have no obligation. So like when you get like, here's a bottle of absinthe. I don't want that.
It took me 3 months to get that bottle.
I know, and I didn't want it. But then when you gave it to me, it created an obligation. Now I had to do something.
Obligation.
With it. I'm gonna buy you a poop sandwich.
That is a little different than
There's an obligation now.
From the Czech Republic.
Yes, a Czech Republic poop sandwich. Yeah, well,
you import a poop sandwich from the Czech Republic. I will not eat it, but I will be impressed.
Nope. I'm being nice here. I got you, and I got you a good old poop sandwich.
Delicious poop sandwich.
Oh, I thought I maybe copied the wrong one here. I can.
That face. That's the air. She's like, "Are you okay, Applejack?" I got hit in the head.
Somebody said orange.
Yes. She's angry.
Okay.
Like, you're orange. That makes you orange, Jack. I don't know how she slaps him every time. Death is popular among bronies. Something I said.
Yes, last November.
Wonderful.
Do you want to talk about it?
No. It's true, though. I don't remember the context.
Not a big surprise.
Things I don't remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's most things.
This one...
If you import a poop sandwich from the Czech Republic, I will not eat it. That is a random assortment of words.
That is very out of context, just by a little bit. See, the things you say, Michael, Everything you say here will stay here forever.
It's like we're being recorded or something.
Yeah, maybe. That actually always kind of worries me with like podcast stuff sometimes because of cancel culture stuff. Are we saying something now that 10 years from now is not going to work out well, or...
Oh, as long as you're not like outright insulting a group of marginalized persons, I think you're generally okay.
But we are within our smaller group. We definitely can cross lines on jokes sometimes because we know where everybody stands on things, and so we know that we're not being offensive. But that's where podcast is scary, because sometimes I think we forget that we're in there, and so it's like, yeah.
I think I worry about some more than others, but yeah. But yeah, again, I think as long as you're not like making accusations against marginalized groups, you'll be okay.
But what if I want to?
You probably shouldn't. This is a general... It's like kicking somebody when they're down. It ain't polite.
We make fun of you all the time.
Yeah, but I'm okay with it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm used to it.
That's not the same thing. It's okay. I've got thick skin.
I think I was mentioning to somebody earlier today that my life is I think in my words I said, my life has afforded me a dark sense of humor, normally at my expense. And, so yeah, it's fun.
That's what I forgot. These are normally surprised.
I don't know how kinky you find my foot. Yes, Soul Kitty, that is one.
I don't know. I don't want to know how kinky you find my foot. That's satisfactory. Yeah, there's sometimes where I can't remember the context on these, but I kind of want to.
What video game were we playing this weekend?
Hopefully Barotrauma.
No, right. That's a thing.
But it depends on a few things, because I don't think any of us have jumped into it yet, and I think that there's like an hour tutorial or something at the beginning.
If that's the case, then I need to know ahead of time. Has somebody played it yet?
No. We'll get there.
I kind of want to go into it completely blind if I can.
Yeah, but if you're forced to do it, or if you have literally no idea what you're doing, and you're spending 4 hours just because you didn't know that you could hit a button.
No, I love that. Everybody just
only took me 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, okay. If I remember right, though, there was information saying that the tutorial teaches you almost nothing. Teaches you the bare minimum, and that's it, which is kind of fine. So we'll see.
But there is an unskippable tutorial, Nolan. Because that's what I want to know. If I can skip it, then I'll just skip it and figure it out as I go.
I realize I need to, at least for her right eyebrow, because it's visible.
Okay.
Here. Trying to adjust that.
Nolan says you can skip it.
If it's about the bare essentials, it's probably a good idea to do it. Because if you're like literally having to spend an hour just to figure out something that would have been figured out in 1 minute, because like there's a certain amount of time of stumbling that is no longer fun. So. Michael likes pain, though.
I do.
So.
I like just throwing myself into things and like dying horrible deaths over and over again until I like stumble my way into victory. You do have a stupid face.
Oh, I see that. You know, you have.
But we haven't even gotten an hour into the stream yet. Don't you want to space them out?
Yeah. It's not 6:30.
Fine.
Hello, Kite. I'll get to that in a second. Skin the Trust sounds like a good way to die. Yeah, you don't know. Skips it, then later in the game, how do I parry? Yeah, that's the kind of, well, maybe not that, but the ones where literally you don't even know how to continue forward. I don't think you need to do the tutorial. I'm pretty sure that is technically a yes, but it's also that as long as you're not hitting walls that you are unable to pass because you didn't know something. Tutorial is a good idea. It really doesn't teach you anything. Do you think it really teaches you the classes and the physics of the game, which I believe the physics at the release is important to know. Okay. Oh, we'll figure that out later. We kind of like set up that some stuff like last minute. I have to check with Kyle though. He was going to pick it up and he said he was going to, but it was on sale. But I don't know if it's on sale anymore. So on Green Man.
Cool.
Well, thank you, Vodka. And well, congrats to Spider Kid for the gift sub too. So thank you very much, Vodka. Spider Kid's often here. Is Spider Kid here? I don't know if I saw. Well, here he's usually. So thank you very much. Skip 20 minutes later. The game is stupid. How am I supposed to play it? Kinda. Yeah, but I don't want to respect that. Anyways, we're gonna do is stupid face. So, Kite, do you have a horse? Pick a horse. I think for this one, I don't actually have to do anything with rarity. Oh, we'll Baker though. Don't forget the lime. There's another one in there. There's another pack, middle shelf. It's a different kind. Oh, is everyone in chat subbed? Well, Soul Kitty's been very generous, and I'm pretty sure that that's helped. So thank you very much. Hello, Gamer Luna. Surprise. For some reason, I thought you spelled surprise wrong. I don't know why I thought the R was supposed to be first. No, it is supposed to be first. Surprise. Okay. No, there was an R missing. Okay, my brain was really confused with that one. Wow. I'm gonna say no. Oh, no, we have missed one. Yeah, I haven't heard from Kite yet, but yes, pick a horse. Unless you did say a horse. Did you say a horse? Okay. Oh, maybe less connection though. Okay. Well, my grammar's horrible. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
Well, thank you, Vodka, for gifting us up to Gamer Luna Wannabe as well. So thank you very much. If I don't hear back from Luna, I need another horse. Anybody have a horse? Just yell out a horse. I keep wanting to grab another drink, but it's not here because Michael's being Michael. Give me a horse. Time Turner? That's a new one. Not a horse. Oh, I mean, I guess that is a horse. Maybe I need to be more specific. Let's, okay, we got Time Turner.
Yay,
well, hey, it's a... Well, thank you for the derpies, Luna Presso. Books is best opponent at the moment. She is good horse. You missed the derpies. Well, I guess I will have to, but part of the sub club. Ooh, that's a good name. Let's open up a Time Turner though. Oh, you got Izzy. Okay, I think I downloaded Izzy. We'll load both of them. No, did I download Izzy?
No, you had Pip.
Yeah, well, I got Pip and Sunny.
Like, you have Izzy.
I can get, well, after I have Izzy, then I have all the good ones.
Wow. You gotta download Zip right now. That's cute. She got the tennis ball.
But ginger beer is not as sharp as the other one.
Well, if they're kind of mixed.
Yeah, I know, but I can tell the difference. The other one is very ginger, not as fever tree ginger, because holy crap, that's ginger. Please don't tell me this is what they're... What is...
Why? Why? That is planning.
No, part of it is a requirement.
Part of it is, but then they just have a folder and a folder and a folder and a folder.
That's going into the script folder. What is included in this? Huh. I don't know what the script is for, and because of that, I'm not putting it on because that worries me. So we're not going to include that. It shouldn't need it. It probably just adds some kind of functionality.
Hitch isn't even one of the main characters. Sir Edward. Oh, her hair is crazy.
Yeah, well, I can kind of understand that. It's hard to do, but that is...
It's a bit much.
It looks...
wrong. Is this the only model? And then there's just that one blue circle.
No.
Is this the only... This seems unfinished.
What I do love about the main, though, for one, it's like flat at the top. She's balding. And the other is, it looks like Gumby exploded on her head.
This model doesn't seem nearly as well refined as the other models.
I'm guessing it wasn't made by the same person.
Maybe there's a different Izzy.
No, I searched Izzy. No, they're the same person.
Same person.
But this was the first one they made, so who knows?
I guess they got better.
See, look at this.
Zip. See how good Zip
But look at this. 700, 756, 75, 1,000 people, because Pip is good. Pip is best. She's so small.
That's views. You gotta see downloads, though.
Huh?
Like, who actually even wants Pip?
Everybody.
No,
because she's the best.
Zip is the best.
So look at this. This is kitty.
No, that's cheating because you got the kitties.
And then you look at this one. She's skating, and then look at Zip. She's defying gravity.
Awesome.
That's the laws of gravity are there for a reason. She's defying them. She's breaking the law.
She's a rebel.
And Izzy's just
got a tennis ball.
She's having a stroke. So. All right. Anyways,
Pip Chia with the cat.
Cat costumes. I think I actually have.
You need to put it on Rainbow Dash. She would look good in the cat costume.
I swear I had something like that.
I see it all the time. Every time you go onto the page with the horses.
Most of those I think are hiding under something like this. I swear I downloaded it already. The debate. Spater.
Somebody just made all the Halloween props from MLP.
No, it was for the one event thing.
Are you trying to think back the last time you saved? Because I saw that.
But it saves every 10 minutes, so it had been a gap since I did anything useful, meaning any autosave would be relevant. Whether Twilight Crash SFM. No, it's more of I'm sitting towards the higher end of RAM, so the more... Or it takes less and less time for me to crash it.
This is pretty crazy because this video isn't super huge.
Yeah, because I think her eyebrows moved. Yep, that's all that matters. So, alright, let's try loading Izzy again. It's not that it's huge, it's I have enough stuff loaded, and a lot of it is because of all the other stupid stuff that's saved in here. Okay, so we'll load in Izzy and Time Turner. That was the other one, right?
You mean
Which,
Doctor Who?
which is going to be just Doctor Who's.
Yeah, nobody calls him Time Tuner.
Tuner?
Isn't that it?
Turner.
Time Turner.
Yeah, not Time Tuner. What is Time Tuner?
That sounds up time.
But that sounds like the discount version. Like, that's the TBS version.
He's like the guy who, like, fixes the clocks. He's tuning the clocks.
Uh-huh. All right. Kite, if you're still there, do you have a 1 or 2 word theme of what to go with? Download them right now. Let me double check where they, like, if I just say cat. Kit.
I'm sure it was like one of the first things on the page. Yeah, right there, cat costumes.
I swear I've downloaded those though before. I like that one. She's like, eh.
She's something.
But she got a tail and a tail.
Yes, that is a little weird. Two tails is too crazy.
Apparently I didn't have it because otherwise it would have came up and said something.
Now the ponies really are furries.
What's that? Ah, Crystal War.
And people made the craziest stuff.
The more I click, the more it's going to run my memory out, so I want to double check what the name is first. Revamped cat costume. Ah, here it is.
It's one of the two. It's going like a cool.
Okay, I'll go to...
Children.
Oh, yeah, gotta go. I know, that was the right way. Boop.
Adorable.
Little kitty.
I'm out.
I don't know where the tail went.
Where'd the ears go?
Oh. No, they're built for revamp.
Yeah.
Unless I have to enable them. Or
hidden in her crazy hair.
I'm... Yeah, they aren't locked. Oh. Yeah. They're jigabones, so... Well, they were, but I think her ears are a bit different in shape.
She is an early model.
So we'll just go back to the other way. So she doesn't need cat ears. Why do you need cat ears? They're just textures anyways. She's a male. They are a little different shape. Oh, you know what? I know how to fix that one too. Hooves, regular. There.
Got hooves.
Okay. So we have Kizzy?
Kizzy? Kissy.
No.
Oh.
Actually, you know, with the color of her hair and the color of her mane and down the mouth, it just looks like she is like a retired clown.
She's got the little tiny nose.
That one?
Yes. She's a little different, isn't she? That doesn't seem right.
No, what it means is I have to do, if I'm going to do jaw open, I would have to do them both at the same time.
Oh.
So once whatever the lip syncing is done, which actually makes sense, you can't lock flexes together. So that is a limitation. But what do you do? The one thing I don't like about this, though, is that those teeth that are shown are part of that separate model, which means that if I need to make her say ease or something, I'm going to guess that I'm going to have the teeth conflicting with those. Now I'm curious. Not that I can see.
She gonna bite.
You can hide those base teeth anyway. Okay, so we got Kizzy. She's flying away.
No. She used her cat powers to fly.
Sometimes it does this weird thing. Where...
Bitten by a radioactive cat. She gains the power of flight, like cats have.
Am I in something? It's doing this weird thing sometimes where... There. It must have been something was like in the way and I was wanting to lock onto it. So we got Kizzy. She's gonna look at the doctor, and the doctor is going to
His face fly off.
No, so if the doctor, so Izzy's looking at the doctor, and the doctor knows better and is running the fuck away, because he's gonna go over there, and he's gonna hide behind a tree.
Does he not want kizzies?
He's fine. It's just because Kizzy's over here, and she's wondering where new friend went, and so she's like, she's looking around, and
seems uncomfortable.
She's like, where new friend? Friend.
Bite.
And but then, like, doctor,
It's doctor, give me the news. Had a bad case of kitty blues.
the doctor's over there, and he's looking, he's kind of sad. There he goes. He's like around. Is she gone? I've been to 14 different universes, and she's the scariest thing I've ever met.
Oh no. It's terrifying with that face.
It's pure evil.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, let's help with that. Let's see here. We can do.
Dark.
Okay, we'll do. Well, you know what? We can do. I'm guessing the jaw's still locked. Perfect. Oh.
She got strong chin.
There. She got. That's the doctor. Let's see. This one. Okay.
Coming Homer Simpson.
Wait.
Merge.
Wait.
No merge.
No. Hold on.
What have you done?
Oh. I gotta do this. I gotta do this and this and wait. Smirk. Okay.
So sad.
Okay, there you go.
Merge. I lost my socks, Merge. I need them. I need them to move for my feet. Merge. Peace out. Dope.
I become a pony, Marge. Help me, Marge.
Marge, my shoes don't fit, Marge. I don't have enough of them, Marge. Please help. That's good. That's good stuff.
White long face, Marge.
As long as you just say Marge, it's always just Homer. What is happening? When the catnip hits, yes. You fixed it. Good job. She's very serious.
Well, we're gonna make her. She's gotta do her serious face.
Go serious. It's like, oh no, nose.
Oh, I do have it. Okay, good. I thought I only had access to one of them.
They smell so pretty. Oh, that's kind of cute.
I don't know about that. Really put it up though.
She looks like the Grinch now.
She's very angry.
Yes, she's so angry. With that nose. She's one of the Who's from Whoville.
Oh, she's...
Somebody stole her Christmas.
Okay, there we go. So she's looking down and she's like, make it March. I'm angry. March,
Deborah March. Deborah, bring back Christmas, March.
Bring back Christmas.
March, I need my mistletoe, March. My presents, March. I need them. There's only way I can do things. March, please. I beg you. So dumb. When did this stupid face start?
I don't even know. It's just been kind of... I'm just going off of like, you know what sounds really stupid?
Is he?
She's like number 3?
She's number 2.
No, I don't know. I like Hitch.
What? Why?
You only don't like him because he's male. That is the only thing. You're being sexist.
Yeah. But it only involves ponies. Well, like, women are nice, but that's just my opinion.
I get it's not sexist, they're ponies.
Yes. No, they're cute. And the males are not. Did you see the new 2D animation for Hitch? He has the jaw.
He does have an amazing jawline. Yes.
Silly. I feel like they didn't ask anybody outside the one animator. Like, does this look good? And somebody didn't even look at it and was like, But we're spending $2 and whatever we find in the dryer's lint trap on this. Her tongue is escaping. There you go. So super serious. March. I can smell my forehead, March. March, my nose is trying to escape. So tough. It's like March, if I open up my mouth, I'll drown March in the rain. Help me, March. It's like, nope. It starts raining and it just drowns. What is happening?
What is this?
It's just a cheeseburger receptacle. It's like, March, throw it in, March. I want a prize, March. Oh no. This has to end.
Yeah, we get it. Oh, it's just so stupid.
March, I become an orc, March. Zug, March.
No.
March.
It's gotta go away now. But freaking Doctor Who's over there, like, I don't know what's going on.
He's like, they forgot about me and I'm okay with it. No.
Simpsons did it, apparently.
Yes.
Put it in March. Okay, I was working on Applejack.
Right, there was a video. Amazing.
Marge, I've become an orc. Kind of is. Yeah, another Hitch appreciator. No, as a character, I did like Hitch. I thought it was cool seeing. I think it was the first male main character in an MLP ever, which is kind of cool. And I thought he was cool. I did enjoy his character quite a bit. I didn't really like Zip just because I felt her character wasn't given much. She was kind of not hollow, but like the amount of information they provided felt small and flat. Well, a lot of the other characters, even if they were given a little bit, felt it had a lot to it.
Wait,
so
which character are you
Zip?
doing? But she was the best.
No, but I'm saying I didn't like her because there was just nothing about her. Like, she felt flat.
Had like 2 lines in the whole movie.
Yeah, but all the pip squeaks, and she had an amazing song. You can't deny that. That was a good song.
It was fine. It wasn't even the best song.
What song did Zip sing?
She didn't need to. She was the best pony. She doesn't need a song.
Mm-hmm. Where's Derpy's song?
Well, she was apparently credited as a director in the film.
Was she?
Yeah, like on one of the movie posters in the film, there's the name Muffin Hooves as the director. I'll take that as a derpy call out, whatever you call it.
I'm gonna restart that. Something is wrong with the audio. Oh, I do like that. Oh, that's Guitar Hero. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm a future Guitar Hero.
I actually like Alpha Brittle more than the Pegasi characters, honestly. Yeah. No, the Pegasi, Pip was the only Pegasi I really thought was fun.
How dare.
She was always excited about everything, and it was just, she seemed so overly Zoomer, and it was just fun. It was
cool. And she, like, was all into science.
She was?
Yeah, and like...
She was? How? What? In what way?
She had her own, like, laboratory where she was trying to figure out...
No, it wasn't a laboratory. It was just happened to be an area that was with the stuff.
No, she was working out, like, trying to figure out how to make everybody else fly. Like, that was her goal, was to teach
and then what else?
Fly. That was... She was...
That's it. That's all.
She was being helpful.
Yeah, that's neat.
And she's going to be queen someday.
No, Pip will be.
No, she's not allowed.
Why not?
Zip's older.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
But Pip is way more popular. She's going to get the majority of the votes.
It's gonna... No.
Something is weird.
She's like the cool, like, tomboyish character. I like tomboyish character.
Oh, actually, it looks like that disconnected for a bit from the audio. We'll see if that was still... Well, we might have to go without hearing audio for a little bit because something went goofy with it, and I'd probably have to restart it to fix it, so...
Zip will become queen, and as her first thing that she will do is imprison Pip so that she doesn't threaten her rule. So... That's why she's the best.
Zip has cool wings. The wings are neat. I think they're very different from Pip's. Pip's are mainly because they were trying to make her diva, which I think that is the kind of a weird thing with her, that they're super ultra fluffy, but at the same time, she's just so small. She's such a small horse.
Easily stepped on.
Let's see here. Good per weight Pip is best. Yes, she's a little Pip. It's perfect. This is why I prefer the company of Derpy. By comparison, she's sanity squared.
Derpy is still the best pony by far.
Here's certified. Yeah, well, probably not right now. Something's weird with the audio, and I'm guessing, being that the audio went down for something, there's a hiccup, and I'd have to just kind of restart the computer, and don't want to bother with that right now. I don't really need audio for the stuff we're doing right now, anyway.
If there was a monarchy that was completely just horses, magical horses, I would follow that monarchy.
What for that? You haven't indicated what their policies are in anything. No. It's just that we're horses. We're gonna quell half the population of the Earth, and then we'll take over. And you're like, yay!
Anything you want, my princess. And I will.
What if you're on the half that dies?
But then I can't boop them, so I guess I'll fight then.
Because if you're fighting them, you can boop them.
Yes, with that will be my ultimate goal, is to boop them. I could not hurt them.
So Michael has stated here that he will be a part of the equestrian resistance. He will fight the ponies to the death.
No, well, I'm not gonna kill them.
He'll do necro boops, but
no, gross. No, that's sad. Look, I just want horse overlords, okay? Cute mare ones.
I want to be submissive.
Just the adorable ponies, yes. And nothing else. I mean, look at them. They're adorable. I mean, how could you resist?
Well, they said they were going to murder my family and everybody I know.
Yes, but you get to boop them.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Out.
It's for a better cause.
Yes.
It's a better world.
It's better this way.
Well, you call your mother and you say that if it comes down to...
Yeah, but that would actually involve me calling her. And then, like, eh. I'm just the worst. Oh. I do need to call her more. She told me as much last time we talked.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah. Well, at least your mom's, like, close by.
Yeah, they can come and visit.
Yeah.
But all of my family lives pretty close to each other, and I live, like, 35, 40 minutes.
That's close.
By comparison, yes. But it does mean I can't just, like, do quick runovers. But it's kind of fine, because I kind of like the independence.
Is pretty quick.
Okay, Edward, that is very out of context.
I don't want to be submissive.
that is
You did say that.
That should be a quote within quotes. I mean, I'll give him that. He is still being truthful.
You said.
Yes. Admitting the quotes is still something I said. You're not making things up. That's good. Oh.
Oh no. Look, everyone in this chat wants their horse overlords, so I believe this. Either that or they want to be overlord to a bunch of, like, horses. Just like, today is the booping day. And you just walk around your kingdom and boop. Mm-hmm.
Because she goes, it's yeah. But this is P right here. That doesn't look like a P to me.
Aren't you already in a green right now?
No.
Okay.
No, we finished that one. This one is actually basically already done. It doesn't really need that much.
Buy some yams.
Buy some yams.
Some yams. Yams are pretty good. Why? I don't think they're ever available outside of, like, the fall.
Everything's available outside of seasons now.
I guess if you look hard enough, but I don't see, like, yams at the store. Or maybe I'm just not looking for them. The only thing I really know how to do with yams or sweet potatoes is like a sweet potato casserole. And that's essentially a dessert, but I can never admit it. I can never admit it.
You're drinking enough now that you can.
It's a side dish. It's potatoes.
Okay. we changed an account password yesterday, and now it just told me, hey, your
password changed.
Yeah.
It's a little odd to wait that long to
It said second notification was when I read that. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, wait, did somebody else change my password? I use 1Password now for everything, and they're all my passwords across almost all accounts have been changed to gibberish. So I'm like, there's no way anybody just guessed that. I think I can probably call this just about done. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to see if I can grab her head, and we're just going to drag it down a little bit.
Hello, Weasel O'Doom. It goes well.
Yeah, hello, Weasel. Corn for the cornflakes. That sounds pretty nice. Cornflakes are good. How it goes? Yes, it is going well. It's Friday. Have a weekend of we're doing some hangout tomorrow at a friend's house, and then we have game stream Sunday. Should be kind of nice. See, never stomach adding sugar or syrup to anything sweet potato. Yeah, Michael adds sugar. Anything with a vegetable requires sugar.
No.
You used to make carrots by adding brown sugar.
Yeah, but that was carrots. It's good.
I know. I mean, yeah, if you add sugar to stuff, it's good.
No, if you added sugar like broccoli, that'd be awful. That would be awful.
Yeah, who knows? He's from weird places. Let's see here. I was curious, where did you get the gif of the cat biting the other cat in the butt? That's from, is it Miku or something? I ended up finding the actual video that was from, because it was a GIF that I remember seeing. The zoom was not from the original video. It was Miru or something. I can't remember.
I just know somebody did a Rainbow Dash version of it, and it's great.
It's weird. It's like Miru or something like that.
No, the original Don't Talk to Me, I'm Angry, though.
Okay, no, yeah. There's too many now.
An ugly cat. Well, there's too many cats on the internet now. When did this happen?
I kind of... let's see here.
Just type in cat butt meme. That'll probably pull up nothing but the exact thing you're looking for.
No, I can't remember. It was something with MI or something.
I agree, Sunset. A little bit of brown sugar on carrots is pretty good.
Maru.
Now I don't.
So this is Maru. You can tell he's basically the same cat, but he's an adorable cat. He's super fluff. Look at him. Look at him. I actually have a video of a cat doing that too. Like he's just super fluff, but he is. I wouldn't be able to tell you what video that was from. It's actually in this little thing he has right here. You'd have to dig for it. It's from years ago. Oh, it's actually, well, it's right here, I guess. So, so you have to dig around for it, but it is some fun stuff. Actually, that's from. Oh, I was hoping from Know Your Meme. Yeah, just browse around, you'll find it, but it's Maru.
Yes.
Oh, Spider Kid. Vodka gifted a sub, and you won it. So you are a sub now. So welcome.
Yes. You are in the club, a club sub.
Now adding a little brown sugar to grilled carrots is okay. A nice crunch seared glaze. Yeah. Actually, he just puts mint in with it, and I think that's fine.
The mint's pretty good. Like my grandmother was always big on the mint and on the carrots, and I gained a liking for it. Mint and carrot goes really well.
Yeah, the mint I think goes well. To me, just adding sugar to something, yeah, you can make something taste better by adding sugar, but you're just setting your palate for an expectation of everything being covered in sugar. So
yeah, I get that, but that's just how my grandma made it, and it made me reminiscent.
It's great the first few times because like, oh wow, that's super sweet, but then you get used to it, and then normal carrots now taste lacking. So sugar is a drug.
Sunset,
it's cocaine.
Yeah, it's sugar. Yeah, Someone said you got to put mint on carrots at least once. It's better than you might think.
I put carrots in salad and stuff, but that's, I don't add anything to it then. But if it's going to be grilled, I'm not a big fan of just normal, like, cooked carrots. If it's in a stew or something, yeah, actually it works pretty well. But if it's just on its own, not really. But the mint actually does help.
Honestly, a little bit of nutmeg and pumpkin spice is pretty good on carrots too. You can almost treat carrots like a squash in a lot of ways.
Can you put mint with squash? But then you can't treat it the other way.
Well, mint works on carrots, not so much squash.
Can't stand mint. But we're talking not peppermint or anything, like actual mint leaves. It's a different... It's similar, but it's not like that ultra cooling thing. It's a different mint. It's a natural mint, not like American culture, at least, is big on taking a flavor that people like and then increasing it by 100 times and then getting people to hate it because it tastes artificial. So, no, it's not that kind. Mint on watermelon? It goes wild mint. You probably have a big backyard because you're kind of out in the boonies, aren't you?
I remember a news story in Central Park where they thought a bunch of pot plants were growing in Central Park. I don't know if you ever saw this story. So they send people out all over Central Park to dig up these pot plants that they were just growing everywhere. Turned out what they tore out of the ground was a bunch of mint plants.
When I was
hilarious.
When I was working in Estes, which is a trucking transportation company, my boss found marijuana growing out the front door, which crawled into question of...
Yeah, that doesn't just happen.
Yeah, but they thought it was hilarious. And so they have a picture of him standing out the front holding a pulled marijuana plant in his hand and being like, ha, and knowing that would probably not go over well if executives saw it, but he didn't care. He thought it was funny. But yeah, they just right out the front door, just growing out there because he's looking at like...
I still remember one time at a job, we were all outside because the power went out. And I just moved to the city of Louisville. And I was just kind of standing out there and I looked around and I saw some wild onions growing. And I know wild onions when I see them because I grew up in the country and you kind of just learn to identify things that you could eat. So I walk up to it, I pull it up out of the ground, and sure enough, there's a bulb on it, and I eat it. And everybody looks at me like I just, committed some horrible sin. Like, that was in the ground. I'm like, that's where vegetables come from.
Yeah, but if a dog just went and took a crap on it.
Dude, if you buy...
But also, were you hungry?
No.
Then why'd you do it?
Because it was an onion.
No, you did it because you were looking for the reaction from other people.
No, I was not.
Yes, you were.
No.
Nope. If you just walked out in the middle of nothing.
I did that crap all the time. I would go out in fields and gardens and stuff.
You can tell me whatever you want, but I know that in the back of your mind, you're like, I hope somebody sees me.
I was thinking, this is something I do all the time. Wild onions are tasty.
So you thought, I do this all the time.
I didn't think it out.
You just said that.
I was thinking that it didn't matter.
Well, if you thought it didn't matter, then that was because you know that it mattered to others.
No, I was legit caught off guard when they all gave me a look, because I would go outside all the time as a kid.
Yeah, whenever I watch movies, they're always eating shit off the side of the road. Always. Like, they see a dead deer, they just walk up and they start just munching on it. It's free jerky.
Hey, onion is a lot different than a dead deer. So kidding. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you, Soul Kitty, very much. Michael talking about eating dead deer and onions.
Onions.
But that is a lot of cool. Holy crap, you've been immensely generous lately. Thank you very much. I don't know where that is, but I got to catch up. Thank you, Soul Kitty, for the gifts to Lunar Guardian with an exclamation point. Corpella 12. Rotkiv Steel Mug, Mafia, Octavia, Ice Cutlass, Pac-Man Fan 247, Slayer 2022, Quiet Scan, Sleepy Poppy092, and Whooshy. So thank you very much for the gift subs. Appreciate it. Did I beat it? I did beat it. Yeah, screw you, Rathalos. Say cool if you got beat. Yeah. Yes. So thank you very much, Kitty. I saw you also popped up on Patreons too, so thank you very much for that. Don't spam dog. And no, it's Rathalos that's spamming. He won't shut up. But no, thank you very much. Okay, good. He stopped. I feel like I need to change that. I wish you could have like if there's a certain amount that I would do something different. That's not as long. Well, no, that's probably kind of the benefit of it, isn't it? Everybody's been playing with that booze. I was talking about replacing the booze, and then everybody starts using the booze. Yeah, Soul Kitty is awesome. So thank you very, very much. Where did the name Soul Kitty come from? I'm actually kind of curious on that. 87 I might know, but I'm kind of curious on the Soul Kitty portion.
87 implies you're nearly as old as we are.
But I'm still older.
Yes.
Not as old as him.
That is a lie.
He's like he was born at what year, like 85?
Yeah.
1885.
1885, yes. You got it.
Okay, good.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I could.
Then actually, you would look great for your age.
Yeah, like right. That'd be like oh, thank you for the derpies.
Oh, there's some derpies too. Don't you dare replace the booze. It's my second favorite emo. Oh, okay. No, I just wasn't sure if people actually used it or not. So no, if people are using it, then I'll keep it. That's fine. It's just compared to like the Michael emote is my favorite by far. That one I can't get rid of. Maybe the evil Michael, but I think we're all good now. Nickname from college since I like cats and I was watching Soul Eater, the anime a lot in the past. Okay. I've seen Soul Eater.
So I've seen some of it.
One of the I believe Dex used to wear a hat from Soul Eater all the time, wasn't it?
I know you used to wear a hat from one of the Persona games.
No, the one hat with like some like the couple of markings on it. We have a friend that used to have one of those hats, and he used to wear it all the time.
Tomorrow.
All right, just change that there. So, but yeah, it was a pretty good anime. They only did the one season of it, right? I don't think they ever did anything more than that.
What's that one? I kind of
Demon Slayer.
No, like Demon Slayer. I've seen the movie.
They have a new season of Demon Slayer.
Black Clover, I think we were watching for a bit.
Well, yeah, but that had literally 1,100 episodes.
Yeah, we started watching it.
Yeah, but that was going to be like years.
It's like watching Naruto or anything. Which I have seen all of Naruto.
So they called me Soul a lot. You got Soul. What was that band that had that? Got Soul, but I'm not a soldier. Is that?
It's an old song. Isn't it?
Was it?
I couldn't say it.
Was it?
Kitty.
Oh, I can't remember the name of the band now. They did. I mean, there's probably a bunch that did it.
Not a soldier.
Cool.
Yeah, but they did. There was a newer band. What was it? I could probably find it because I think I have it. I had downloaded it a while ago. No, I don't have it in here. Maybe not. I'm not going to remember it. Oh wow,
Maybe somebody from the chat can help us out.
I can't remember the name of that band that's going to buy. I thought it was something to do with planets, but
Train.
It did say it's close. It did pop up. But looks like it's one away. I'm guessing it's one away. I don't know how that stuff works in that regard. The train drive past the station. What the heck, train? It did pop up. It gave me a message as it says close. I tried. No, it's not by amounts. It's by variety. So it's I can't remember how many people, but it's within a 5-minute period. If there's there.
Oh, there it goes.
Edward did it with his terms. Yes. So thank you very much. It's about having lots of different people. Otherwise, it would be single people could trigger it. But yes, thank you very much. Chugga chugga choo choo. Hold on. Well, we're gonna see. Well, that's going. We're gonna load a train. Let's see if I can load a train before it crashes.
I need a flutter train.
I don't know.
I know you have Thomas.
There's a train. We got a train.
Choo 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 choo.
We're gonna try to load in a train.
Choo 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 choo.
No, we're not doing Thomas. That's an evil train.
Choo 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 choo. I want that train that always had Derpy in it at the start of the episodes.
Why is there pony body? Okay, whatever. We're gonna. Oh, that's the wheels. Why did it take the wheels? Oh god, it's like hidden by the thing. I can't even read it. It's got the thing. What was that? Thank you. Oh my god. Hold on. Give me a second here. Okay, Edward, thanks for the bits. Go train Nolan. Thank you. Launch the train. That's so kitties. Thank you very much. Thank you, Luna. Holy crap, 5,000 bits. That's a lot of.
That's a lot of bits.
That's a lot of bits.
That's a lot of bits.
Thank you for the 5,000 bits.
Oh no.
Well, yeah. Hold on. And Michael's in charge. Oh god.
I'm gonna use restroom first.
Well, as the train's going, he's like, I'm gonna go take a piss.
Oh, I gotta be in charge of things now.
Well, we're gonna work on this train. Thank you also, Edward, again for the train for the bits. Oh my god. I don't know if the other one counted for the exclusive emote, so I'm not sure, but that one does. Anyway, and thank you, Nolan, for woo.
Yeah, the super derps.
Go take a piss.
They're like posting derps. How can I leave?
You can leave because Derpy doesn't matter.
Oh, no, that's a lie.
Where? Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, if I zero that, this train's broken. There we go. Okay, it doesn't have wheels. It floats now. It's a floating train. Let's get Derpy. It's the wrong one, but whatever. We're gonna get her in the train. So Derpy says hold it in. He will. That's not how Michael works. There's a Derpy. She's in the train. We're gonna have her just kind of lean out of there, I guess. One.
Cool.
Oh my god, you guys level 4 already. Thank you, Nolan, the gift to Saku Kitty. Oh my god, there's so many kitties here. You guys are. What about the kitties today? No. Body group left. Left way. There. Okay. Head. Neck. Okay. So she got to do it. She got the hoof up, and she's kind of like. She's up there, and then we got eyes. She's looking sideways, and she's going to be happy. And she's going to... There. And now... going to just jitter this a little bit. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, and there we go. So
evil bad derpies.
There we go. Okay. And then there she goes.
She's go choo-choos.
Cool.
Well, that's.
Oh no! Thank you so much. You're gonna have lots of goals.
Oh my god! There's even. Oh my god! Jesus. Okay. Well, we're gonna get the Derpy on the train quick.
Got the derp train.
Cool.
She's going on the train. I'll get. Let me see if I can get to this before. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna. She's just gonna do. There.
Yes, thank you for
She's doing it on the train. Thank you very much. Aggressive Shadow King, Leon Jerome, Bobby 165324, Jello 9, Zippity Zoot, Sonic Team 35, Emerald Miner, Pedestal Guy.
John's gonna be happy.
Mad the Sane. I like that name. And Dub Cotton. Thank you very much. And Michael's back with 69. Derpy train, no one can escape. Everyone shall be subbed. Oh my god! I don't think there's anybody that isn't at this point. You were supposed to hold it. He was supposed to, but he's past that. Okay, so it's saved. Michael, it's you. You take over now.
No.
Yeah, the train's. I think it's done. We're at, but you can. It's 3 times over, but you can do whatever.
Okay.
Right. You got
Alright.
you got whatever. There's oh my god, there's more derps.
More derbies.
You were supposed to.
More derbies.
Okay, that was for that one. Is it just catching up?
I think so. I think
oh, it is
it's,
catching
it's just catching up with all the derbies. They're Soul Kitties derby.
Soul Kitties
Wonderful.
derpies.
Soul Kitties derbies.
Oh, I think I'm off camera. There we go. I'm gonna move. All right. I did save it, so you're all good to do whatever. I got to open the app because I'm not wearing my glasses.
It's always fun to do.
I'm gonna punch you.
Where's that video of mine that you found?
Where's my Twitch app?
I gotta find that video. That
Oh, scroll to the right, and then Michael explodes Phillies. Yes, there, right there. But thank you very much, everybody. Very much appreciated. And thank you, Nullin, for crashing SFM. No, that was Michael.
Oh, I crashed FM.
That's expected. I was opening libraries. Let me get the chat here. There we go. But no, thank you very much. I appreciate it, everybody. It helps out a lot.
Where's the headset?
It's underneath the desk. It's kind of hanging there.
What's up with that?
So it's out of the way.
Weird.
I picked up a hook like years ago. No, so you help feed nightly. So
yay, he can
really
eat this week. Just once though.
This one,
just once.
He gets one big meal.
Not even that big. It's 2 packs of ramen.
2 packs of ramen.
That's all he gets.
That's like 30 cents.
Yes. You should be so lucky. It's the life of an editor.
Rolling in bits. You know, I very much appreciate it. Actually, right now I'm building up some funds to. I want to start doing merchandise type stuff, but I want to have some funds built up for pre-purchasing some stuff to test some stuff. So
I'm going to get to
it
see
does
my
help
parents
out
today.
for that stuff.
Me
YouTube's
too?
been a little
You
slow
wanna
lately
come
because
with?
I haven't really put
Sure.
stuff out. Actually, kind of. I don't know what caused it, but like 3 or 4 weeks ago, like revenue jumped up, not by much, but like normally it's averages pretty consistent, and then it just spiked up. They changed the algorithm randomly, and sometimes it benefits me, oftentimes it doesn't. This time it slightly did. So
Okay, remind me how
Snightly's still in the basement.
Yes.
Hype train is done. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Who got the
hype
thing? Well, I know I always get it,
bits.
but who got emotes? It's not gonna tell me. Choo-choo. Oh, so Kitty got it.
Nolan got it too. Giraffe.
Choo-choo. Oh, okay. It's it.
Sir
And
Edward.
Edward got some too. Nice.
Yes.
Congrats, you guys. Is Netley's in the basement? No, I don't even have a basement. I have like a what is it?
It's a basement.
It's a mud room. It's a basement that's like 4 foot by 7
well, I guess
foot.
it's not technically underground, is it? It's not underground.
No, because we're right now just about at level, and that's below us. So technically,
Like,
yes.
Kinda.
It's mostly underground.
It's like 25% underground. How do I do particles again?
What particles do you want?
New particle system, right?
Okay.
now.
What particle are you looking for, though?
An explosion.
Okay. I thought we had done that. Maybe it didn't. Okay. Yeah, go add particle. We can go without having to look this one up. I get to chat in a sec here. So yeah, go to create animation set for a new particle. Select browse. And I think
this is where we got hung up last time.
No,
We couldn't
okay,
find
so-
an explosion.
go back 2 folders. Good. I was hoping you were gonna hit that one. Go to user mod. Go to particles. Then go to G bombs. And then pick like 100-pound bomb. Go to left. It's right in the middle. It says GB5 underscore.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
You don't think we should start with 50?
I think that was too small last time.
No, we could never find one small enough.
Do it. And okay, for this, pick the start time. It'll just do it where you have it right now. So okay, hit okay. Now grab your slider here and pull it out of the shot so that it resets it. Now pull it back in. It won't show it otherwise. but now you're gonna have to move it to where you need it to be.
Okay.
Right now you're in the wall, so shift click will not work unless you're out of the wall. Anyway, yes, thank you very much, everybody. For Argo merch, yes, I've been wanting to do it for a while, but it's more of I didn't want to start doing something, but then not have the funds to potentially get started on it. So I've been kind of building up for a little while, and I'm about where I wanted to be with that. So hopefully soon. I really wanted to start selling or like printing Iron Pony game, but that one has a horribly low return rate and would be a high risk. So I'm kind of hesitant without doing like 200 copies on printing, which is expensive to do. So I sent some funny to your server on the meme section. Okay, well, let me check here. Let's see here, memes.
I'm going to get to see my parents
I think I saw
today.
that. You posted earlier
Me too. You want to come with? Sure.
Okay, perfect.
It's funny. I like it. Yeah, I can still see the chat. Yeah, it's just I was helping Michael with stuff. I want to make sure he's able to move forward.
Like here, I want them to disappear.
Disappear?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, like backwards or just poof?
Just poof.
Okay. So right now you have all of time selected, which is probably for moving the bomb. So just select it, like left click it. I knew you were gonna do that.
No, I left clicked it first and you said nothing.
Because I don't know if you did or not. Okay. So first we're just gonna do tab just to lock it in.
Okay.
Then that's not gonna affect something. So now we want to make sure that we're selecting only the time after this point, right?
Yeah.
So select only that time. Hold shift first, then drag all the way past the edge. Yeah, so you got the little like scissor thing. Now grab both pones and just throw them downwards. Just out of the way. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good.
And that'll be good. This is after the explosion, so you're probably going to see them for a second. So I would probably drag this edge to where it's in the middle of the explosion. Like grab it and move it just a little bit. Oh, that is towards the beginning. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it was fine. Then keep it where it does.
Okay. See how this looks.
I'm going to get to see my parents today. Me too. You want to come with? Sure.
Okay.
Remember to feed him. He feeds himself. He's pretty good about it. We leave. It's like, you know what? With a cat, where you just you do the lazy approach, where you just overfill the bowl for the weekend. I put it with Big Macs.
Yeah.
If I were to email you a bag of McDonald's, would you give it to Nightly? You could just put it in one of the chats and add him. Just send him a Big Mac.
Here, like,
you'd probably find that funny. Can you still see the chat? Yes, I'm watching it. Yeah, but I need to make sure that Michael still be able to move forward with the stuff as he does or as he goes. Oh yeah, I just read that. Are you going to get a Michael plush?
Michael plush.
There are lines I wouldn't cross, and that isn't. It's not because it's weird, but because it shouldn't exist. What would a Michael plush look like? I hope it's I want to actually see it's a doll of Michael and has a ripcord, and if you pull it, it goes, "I'm British.
I'm British." I'm upset right now.
What?
You don't have any tomb? You've got to have some tomb. There's got to be tombstones from Half-Life.
Just search tomb, not stone. It says it. Yeah, stone. Don't search for the popular one. Stone is going to be a ton of stuff. Tomb, not so much. Search by that word instead. I would totally get a Michael plush. A Michael, like the Linus plush. Yeah, but he has a whole, the Creative Warehouse, he has a whole team designing that stuff. And that kind of stuff, being it's custom, requires him to purchase a bunch and then ship them out. That's where it becomes complex, where I have to figure out the decision of whether or not if I do something like that, I don't have space for that. You get better quality stuff, but if you go to a place that just prints on demand, it's cheaper, but I'm always worried about quality of stuff. A lot of those I'm kind of iffy on. That's why if I ever do anything with that, I would probably order something from there first to get a comfortable feel on it.
Pills.
Pull cord. When I was a kid,
When I was a
pillows
kid.
for patrons. I want to figure out something like that. I always feel like Patreon right now is just minimal value. That's why I never really push it otherwise, but I want to try to find some extra value on there. But I never want to move forward on something until I feel comfortable that I'm able to keep up with it. So I still have a day job right now, and that takes up 40 hours a week. So, or not 40, 36 and 44, because it's a weird schedule. This is reminding me of Terraria.
Yeah, a little bit.
When they like die and then it's like
Yeah. They're gonna go visit Applejack or Apple Bloom's parents.
Do you need another booze?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab Michael's booze.
Yes, very important.
I'm gonna put a lime in it.
That'd probably be good.
Probably wouldn't be bad, but my lime.
Oh, well. I see how it is. You guys, look, I'm blowing up horses. Michael plush right in a derby plush. Yes. I do have a body pillow with my OC on it. Somebody gave it to me as a gift. In fact, that somebody was Midnight Premiere. So I have that now. Okay. We need to move Tombstone. Yeah, it's all good. He gave derps. Here, I'll post derps again. Hold on. Gotta use the other mouse for these. Yes. I can make derps. Hey, thank you for the derps, Soul Kitty. I have the power for derps. The power. Here, let's, I can make this a little bigger. Big. That's good. Move it up a little bit. Okay. Okay. I want to select the whole thing. Shift. How do I... Yeah. That there. That there. That there. Wrong button. Thank you. This bounce like that.
Argo, what is happening? I don't know. Maybe I was making a lot of noise over there. I wasn't sure if Michael was using certain soda, so I was just yelling. But also I yelled because I saw Soul Kitty say, "Quick while he's gone post derpy." I'm like, I can watch chat from over there.
I made it go off.
Michael slain Argo and took over his power. No, that is you guys. You guys have the power. What scares me the most is Nullen was the one that did it, but he probably has enough points for 3 more. think that ginger beer needs to be shooken a little bit, because when I poured it out, the bottom of it was a little darker, actually quite a bit darker than the rest of it. I think that's where all the ginger settled, and I can definitely tell this is a darker drink. When I was at Target today, they were sold out of every ginger everything except for this. They had 3 packs of this one ginger beer. Fever Tree was sold out. The one, what is it? There's a different one I like. That's a diet one that's really good too, and that one's sold out. Kind of sad. I think I might need to order some Fever Tree again. For a ginger beer, they're super strong on the ginger. I love it. Try to have been found out. Yes, I posted publicly. How did they figure it out? We the people are capable of staging revolutions to dethrone Argo and install Michael, the true channel owner, only for 30-minute increments.
Okay, I made so many mistakes.
What are you trying to do? Trying to make him bounce in?
I'm trying to make him bounce, but there.
I think I see the way that you're doing it.
And I'm messing it up. I was trying to make him bounce.
Where do you want them to settle at the end?
Pretty much on the ground.
Go there right now. Or select everything for the time that you're doing.
I made a mistake.
Okay. Grab that beginning right in the middle there. Like hold shift and grab in that edge area. No, the one where there's a transition to them popping in. Because before that they don't exist, right?
Yes. Here.
Okay. So grab from that transition point. Hold shift. That's not the transition point. Where's the transition point, Michael?
Right here.
Yep, and grab everything and go all the way to the right. It's not quite there. Zoom in a little bit or just drag it. Okay, that's fine. Now, where do you want it to end up? Just grab that blue part and move it there.
Grab the blue part?
The little blue arrow, yeah.
I want it to end up basically there.
Okay, playhead that. In the top right, just slide the playhead all the way over. So now you've locked them there for now, okay? So you don't want to move them from here if you want to do the bouncy thing.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is just select, so shift click at some point, probably like somewhere around here or whatever. Yeah, just go flip there. And now roll the mouse wheel up. Okay, just so then it enters the next one. That's fine. Now hover over the first part of it and hit 1. Yeah, if you zoom in with the mouse so you can get a closer look. Okay, now hover over this one and hit 1. Or click in the green area here and then click 1 or hit 1. Is that it? Or is it, no, try 2. Okay, there we go. So we want it to be a quick. That's fine. And then go over here to this one and do the same thing. 1 or 2, sorry. So because gravity would normally work a quick up and then it would slow down, then quick down when it hits the bottom. So there's a little weird thing at the beginning, but whatever, it's your stuff anyway. So now drag them upwards. Move the blue thing over here, or it's going to kind of do a weird thing. Move it to that middle point. It's going to be a little slow, but we can speed that up. So up, not that high. That's a little high. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now we're just going to lock that in. Now grab this whole thing by grabbing it within the timeline, not the blue one, somewhere in the dark green here, a little higher. Drag that so that this part is right here. Keep going, like right about there, that's fine. Well, one little bit more, just so then something like, okay. Now drag your blue back over because we want to modify that spot. Well, actually, you know what? Go back to there, put it back here. Right, put right in the middle. And now go to your playhead and go like 50% up or something. Yeah, something like that. Okay, now play it. See what it looks like. It's gonna be a little slow, but
it's pretty slow.
Okay, so let's just zoom out just a little bit. Sorry, I'm not watching the chat for now. I'm trying to help him on stuff. move it over so you can see everything. Yeah, there you go. Now select all of that time. So I'm kind of pointing at the screen because Michael doesn't work. Wait. Undo or hit Control Z. We're going to lock that in first. Now select all of it. Not by dragging that. Hold Shift and do it. Otherwise, you're just going to get it weird. Okay. Now, that'll work. Hold Alt and drag that green area over. Okay, it might be a little fast, but let's try. Oh, maybe. Let's try it now. Play it.
My parents today. Me too. You want to come with? Sure.
That's a little better. You could probably make it faster if you want.
like an explosion sound?
You already loaded the model library, so save it first, because as soon as you load a sound library, it's going to crash.
Save.
All right, now I'm going to catch up. There we go. Did you build your OC's 3D model? If you're speaking to me, no. That was made by
Me too.
Bearded
You
Doom
wanna
guy.
come with?
So I ended up. I think he offered. I can't remember what the order was, but I think he offered to make me one. I told you it would. I think he offered to make me a model, but I didn't have an OC. So I did kind of a poll on DeviantArt and stuff. I kind of already knew what I was looking for, but I just wanted confirmation from some people. Wanted to make a fun game out of it. And so it was, the cutie mark was made by Stan. And then I can't remember who actually did the final coloration design for stuff. But people submitted some pretty interesting designs. It was fun. And then I gave the final image and colors and cutie mark to Bearded Doom guy, and he made it for me. So. Ginger good.
Me too.
I'm a
You
big fan
wanna
of ginger.
come with?
I like the burn from ginger when it comes to alcoholic drinks. This ginger beer that I got is, and I think ginger beer, I think of harsh ginger. This is more just a less sweet ginger ale, so not my favorite. Fever Tree to me is the best because that is like burn, but it's expensive. If you're curious on how to make 3D models, I can't really help you on that. There are people out there that you can commission for doing that.
Boom!
Yes. Okay. You got the perfect sound.
You think you're looking for kaboom sounds, but no, you got soldier.
Yes, that's a kaboom sound.
I guess.
I'm going to get to see my parents today. Me too. You
I'm
want to
watching
come
now.
with? Sure.
Who has the flutter knife emote, and where do you get it? Yeah, it's AZG Chip. He has the emote. He's got his sister does the emotes for him. They're pretty cool.
I'm going to get to see my parents today. Me too. You want to come with? Sure.
Boom!
So loud, yeah.
Oh,
Michael,
loud.
yeah, that is very, very loud, Michael.
What is loud?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Boom!
It's bouncing slow again. Okay, that's not right. There's tombstones. I don't think any of it's saved. Or load it from...
No, they did, but I was trying to just do the cheap version. I love.
Hold on. I'm gonna load back the proper file. There we go. See, without saving.
Wait, when it crashed, did you say to?
No, I just loaded what was ever the last
I'm going to get to see my parents today. Me
Then
too.
yeah, probably.
You want to come with?
No, I told you to
Sure.
save before loading
I
the
did.
sound library.
And this one works.
And did you? Oh, okay. You chose to do the autosave when you shouldn't have.
Yes.
Ah, okay. That's why I have that decision to make.
I am smart boy.
If I can't remember if I had loaded or if I had an autosave or not, I'm in a rough position because if I load the autosave, it could actually be less or I'm losing work. So. Oh, here's explosions. Yes. Well, Michael doesn't have hearing or brain, so
No, it's not that loud to me. Is it loud?
you have it at max volume. I play everything on here at half volume because it's very usually the audio comes in at normal high bit, but I don't
Me too. You
want
want
to
to come
preview it
with?
at that.
Sure.
Boom!
It's a masterpiece.
Sure. I can't say nothing because this is some of the stupid crap I've been making lately. Is this actually most of them you've kind of come up with the idea for? So You already murdered them. What more do you want? Oh, Lunar Presso. Explosion.
Here, did you know that light you use to make all things bloody?
For how much time you have left, which I have no idea how much that is, that would be more than you have.
But I just want to shine a light.
Yeah, you'd have to shine the light, then I'd have to show you how to invert it, and then we'd have to also load a texture on it, which since you've already loaded the other library, would require reloading the software.
Look, okay. Well, can we at least, like, put a map? Or no?
If you do, you'd have to move everything to the new position.
Yeah.
What map do you want?
Ponyville.
It's going to be the cheap old Ponyville.
That's fine.
How about Camelot Castle?
Sure.
Okay. Save it. Always save it before you load anything in a library.
Yeah.
Right click in the viewport. You right click? That's very nice. Go to unload map. Now do the same action again. Load map. And just type in Canterlot or Cant or something. No, that's Canterlot High.
This one?
No. Yes, that is that one.
Okay, you open it.
Taco Bucket 2, Trixie gets rings. I do need to do another Twitch Directs. Those are kind of fun. We've been working a lot on this stuff, so I do want to probably take a break from that
Where'd
soon.
my horses go?
They're there, you just can't see them. This is where I said you're going to have to move things. So go to where you want to put them. And I'm going to have to tell you to just hit some random buttons.
I'm gonna put them right here.
Okay. So, for one, you're right now in the clip editor. You need to go to the motion editor. Select all of time.
One of these buttons does that.
Control A. That's how that's how Windows works. Now select all your models. Okay. Now click the viewport with a left click. And hit V. So now that's going to show you where your models are. Now you can grab the middle of them and just hold Shift and just drag them somewhere. That'll move them.
I think I made a mistake.
Yeah, you did. You got to select all the time again. Okay, now grab the middle bit. Now hold Shift. Okay. So now you have them up there. Now you're going to have to readjust your camera so you can see where you want to put them.
This seems good.
Well, fine. You're only saying it's good because you're lazy.
No, this is good. And then I can play it.
Mm-hmm.
This is my new
I'm
movie.
going to get to see my parents today. Me too.
They've
You want to
disappeared.
come with? Sure.
Boom!
I boomed into existence.
No, I know what happened.
But
Drag. So you move them to their position afterwards,
Yes.
not before. So drag your thing to the left. I'll get to your question in a second, Omega. No, it's into this area. Now go in the viewport, hit V.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be above you, or just back up the camera. Yeah. Now move them downwards so that they're on the ground. Okay, now it should be fine. Like, boom! It's
I'm going to
floating.
get to see my parents today. Me too. You want to come with? Sure.
Boom!
From this angle.
Yeah, because you're.
So
But
hard
they're
to
like,
know.
play it again, play it again.
I'm going to get to see my parents today. Me too. You want to come with? Sure.
Boom!
Yay! Best video ever made on this channel.
It's the best video made since you started.
Look, they floated.
Okay,
Oh,
now
yeah.
get out. You're probably overtime. I haven't even been
I'm
paying
going
attention.
to get to see my parents
No,
today.
you have to
Me too.
watch it with the
You wanna
audio.
come
With your
Well, I can hear it,
headset.
and I love how you just like it just starts playing and you just let it go. It's just going.
Go. That's so good.
This is Dark Man.
Boom.
Oh my god, it's so mixed up. There we go.
You're such a different.
Hold on. I'll get it for you.
Dying.
Okay, we're gonna close that. And
No,
then
well, you gotta watch it with the headset.
Oh, look, it closed. Oh, darn. I guess I'll have to check it out never. Anyways, hello, Omega Cannon. For you, whenever you render a video with sound in it, does the sound get delayed? There's a couple ways I can answer that. Yes and no, kind of, maybe, probably, maybe not. So if you're loading it into a software like After Effects and whatever, it will always pre-default to having it at 30 FPS. So you want to make sure that if your video's not 30 FPS, that you're adjusting that, or your audio is going to be off. When SFM is playing, like, and actually I can show you an example here. Well, kind of. Wait, was the audio working for you? Because it's not working on this one again.
Nah, it worked for me fine. I could hear the booms. I didn't touch this one. It's not my fault.
It doesn't really matter, but it's just going to make things hard at the end. But no, normally what it is SFM is not playing the sound exactly to the frames. When it's playing the sound, it's going to be a frame or two, or maybe three after the sounds, or not really accurate with the thing that's playing, because your frame rate's going to change, the processing is going to change, so it might always sound a little bit off. So when you render it, sometimes it's going to look like it's not matching, but it was because that's just kind of the way it ended up matching up on there. So you have to... I usually always put all my audio back together in post. I keep it here as like a test of sorts, but it's never what I leave. I never use the export direct from SFM because it always feels like it's always a frame or two off. And I will go and re-add them all so that I can watch frame by frame to know exactly where I'm going to put it. So yes and no. It's not that it is off, it's just delayed when you're hearing it, and so when you animate to it, hearing it, it looks correct, but when then you actually watch the render, it's not quite correct. So it's SFM needs some poking and some prodding. Let's see here. Casually listening to this in the background while working on my Maya assignment. Fun times. That's actually, if I ever watch stream stuff, it's usually because I'm working on stuff and it's just background audio. That's nice. What was Rarity playing? What was Rarity paying her in the first place? In this? I don't know. She was looking for an escort. Oh, that was probably in terms of Michael's stuff, but still, it's
Yes.
all correct anyway. How much for a custom mouse pad? Right. No,
Every way is right.
that would definitely be nuanced. There's a couple ideas I have for some stuff, but I do want to try to do it of any video I put on YouTube that is not just a short. I want to have something attached with that. But I have to work out some details on that.
Cabbages.
What is...
Is your audio not working?
Just in this file, apparently. Because it was working in yours.
Do you have to check the... Oh, that's the WTF.
Yeah. Because before I... Oh, okay, there's doing that crash thing again. Now I am kind of curious as to what's going on in this. It was working fine until you took over.
I just made Phillies explode. I did nothing wrong.
Deaf and on? No. Because I could hear something and then it stopped and then it crashed again at that one spot. Is it the same spot?
Unclear.
I mean, we figured out how to fix it before. And if it ends up being that there's like just too much crap. Yeah, I'm already sitting at 3,300 here. So I...
Oh! So good. This is all spiders.
You saw there's a new Daring Do book.
Oh,
The last book.
just gotta read
The
that.
last pages.
That's how I look when they release the
I like
Cowboy
this.
Bebop movie.
Oh, okay, I forgot that was where the spot was.
Lots of new games.
All of them are Humble Bundle because I'm on their yearly thing. Actually, I was going to skip this last month and I thought it was letting me, but then it went through kind of late. So I have a copy of Borderlands 3 with DLC that I don't know what to do with. I've been meaning to, because I have a bunch of extra keys from games still, of just doing like a... I think it's the end of next month is the Streamiversary. I mean, I haven't figured out what to do with that yet. I might just start using some of my keys for that and just giving away stuff. All right, we're going to do a test. I don't like deleting the what the fuck folders, but I have a feeling that
Half of the videos in them.
half of the video. So you know what I might actually do is I'm going to delete them, but then I'm going to save this as a different file name, and so that they're saved and not lost. But they are probably taking up the majority of RAM because I'm sitting at about 3,300. Each new model that's loaded is eating more RAM because a model loaded 100 times is not the same as one model loaded. Or one model loaded 100 times is less RAM than 100 models loaded once. So,
I'd see Derpy.
okay, so now we're going to save this as Cliche 1.
Yes.
You see, that fixes it. SFM's at it again, kind of. Taco Bucket. Would Taco Bucket be something that is owned?
Taco Book?
I mean, they have a model of it, but I don't know if they own like the whatever to it. Could probably mess around with that.
Man, I would love
For
a
merch
bucket
stuff.
of tacos.
No,
I mean, no.
the tacos at the top are fine, but the ones towards the bottom.
They would still be tacos. Like,
See, now that runs fine. So something in those extra models. Now I'm running at literally 35 to 40% less RAM. Yeah, those were killing me.
I should do that for like our next like get together where I get food. It should just be like a big old bucket of like burritos. Does that sound like a good idea? Like this Taco Bell
I don't know about a bucket of burritos.
bucket. I'm gonna go out to like a hardware store and just buy a steel bucket and just fill it with Taco Bell burritos and hand it to you.
Books.
You like enjoy.
Books.
Be nourished from the bucket of burritos. The burrito bucket.
Books. Darling books.
This is a good idea. This is what I'm gonna do.
Apple. Darling books.
So here, this is the kind of, now that the audio is actually playing, actually I was going to give was,
Books. Books. Books.
is,
Books. Books. Books.
this looks pretty accurate, but, okay, well this one's,
Books.
oh, I think these are actually, this is processing pretty quick. The more extreme the scene, the harder it is on it.
Darling. Darling. Darling.
But normally, if you want to know exactly how things are matching up, scrub. So listen for it like this. That's going to be your accurate bit. Do not trust
Books. Books.
hitting play.
Apple. Darling books. Darling books.
Thankfully for this video, it's great. I don't have to care about matching up at all. It's a copy paste. I know it works for one, so then I just adjust the audio as whatever I need. It gets a little harder sometimes when you have multiple little like speech things. So thanks for the advice. Yeah, that's the way that I've seen it. Lip sync as you would normally. Like if you're lip syncing based on hitting play, keep doing that because the timing is going to be shifted, but the it's still within the same bit. So as long as it's right at the beginning, it'll be right at the end. But if you're scrubbing for this portion and you play for this portion, you're scrubbing for this portion, you're going to start getting very, very small differences. And when you start having words that are only like 2 or 3 frames that are being taken up for it, and you're playing with something that could be off by 2 to 3 frames, it will start making a difference. You're going to start having it where it will match up for some, but not the rest. So I have a feeling that the reason for that is because SFM is built for older hardware and current processors and whatever are faster, and it's just not keeping up. The software can't keep up with the information it's being given, and it's just, I've been running into the issue getting worse and worse as time has been progressing, but it's because I've been upgrading hardware. I think when I originally was doing this, I had like an AMD quad core. No, I don't think it was a quad core. It was a dual core. Like wow. It was, I know it's probably a quad core, but it was years and years ago with like a 700 series graphics card. Very different compared to what we have now.
Apple's darling books. Books. Books.
Ghost head.
Party! Party! Darling.
Rainbow Poggers. Well, that was Rainbow Poggers.
There it is. Like, oh.
Cool.
There it is.
That's a cute nose.
Well, hello, Russian Badger. Every time I think SMM, well, I watch your stream and I second guess myself. Oh, another fun tip. God, I have so many of those. You run into a problem, and I love troubleshooting. And I think I get the most motivated to work in SFM because I run into a problem and I can't figure out how to get through it. So, and like I'll spend an hour or two trying to figure it out. Like the freaking, I put this up earlier, but like what? Oh my God, you probably know this one, but the amount of time I spent trying to solve this problem. When you have a camera, I did the right shot, right? Okay. And it's doing that weird graphical stuff on things like this. This is the extreme example, but when you have the edges that are goofy like that, I did not know how to fix that until like years afterwards. This is closer to what it would normally look like when you're doing a high zoom and you have those edges that just are being all goofy. I didn't realize that all you had to do is like change the Z near to like from 3 to 30, and then like voila, your problem is basically gone. I mean, it's still a little bit here, and if you increase that value more, it'd be gone better, but solved. You have no idea how excited I was when I figured out that problem. Oh my God. Anyways, Lion, yeah, there was a ton of gift subs earlier, so you were included with that. I know Russian Badger. No, he pops in every now and then. So, but thank you very much, Russian Badger. I find that if I can help somebody solve a problem that I spend years trying to figure out, and they can say, hey, wow, I learned something, perfect, because frustrating as hell software. It's official.
That's why I use 3ds Max. I don't know anything about
How much did you pay for it?
That's a question you never ask. Never ask people on the internet what they paid for their software.
Did I miss anything else here? Stupid faces have taken their toll. One. Yeah, kind of. No, that's fine. That's why I just saved it as a separate file. Well, and normally a lot of the other ones it's normally not a problem to do some of those because I work with the models that are there. That we just had a lot of unique models loaded, and this file is already only so many models that those are making a large portion of it. So that's probably why. It's a college course, so I have to use it. Oh yeah, colleges I think have a good contract with some of that stuff. We're not gonna do anything with that one yet. I want to I like seeing a chunk of green, so I kind of like getting that from the beginning. So we'll see if we can finish
Darling.
Rarity. Actually,
Darling.
I thought I did her.
Darling.
No, I didn't do her eyebrow.
I think I'm going to end up doing some low-scale model editing here for a thing I want to do. Remember Spider Jack?
Well, who can forget Spider Jack?
I would think that would work really well in Deep Rock Galactica as Molly.
Why?
Because it would be amazing.
That sounds
And way easier than what I'm doing right now.
maybe.
Darling.
Just far less time.
Darling.
I kind of just want to go ham on Deep Rock with ponies.
Darling.
I've been dedicating a lot of time to the mod. No, I've been putting in like
How many voice lines are there?
how many?
So Michael's he's turning the director, or no,
Yeah, the mission control.
the mission control. He's turning mission control into Derpy.
Yes.
So
And it's been a very lengthy process, which I've been trying to put 2 hours every day into it
Darling.
for like the last 2.5 weeks.
Darling.
So I've not been in chat as much as I normally am. I'd say I'm a little over halfway now. It's a lot.
dude, Junior has saved me hours of my life. Yes. I wasted hours of my life getting there, though. I ran across it by accident. There's other uses for it too, but the main one is just solving that damn texture issue. I don't know if you're still here, but do you remember how to add fuzziness to textures? I think it was, what was his name? I'm on like my third rum and coke essentially. What was Zachariah Scott? I thought he did a video on how to add like the fuzziness texture to something, but it was super intensive on the software and it wasn't worth doing. It was something to the VTFs to modify. I just need to look it up when I'm sober.
Fuzzy horses.
He looks like the Brown James. I have no idea what you're talking about. Fluttershy, but oh, actually, hey, we can play the audio now. That's good. So we can go to Fluttershy. It's happy. There we go. Okay. And then, wait, why did Pinky play there?
Darling.
I think all your audio files are a
Darling.
mess.
No, they're fixed now.
Darling.
You say that.
The issue was something with the extra other crap we had in there.
Darling.
So I gotta just condense this. Looks like I need to just kind of bring these eyebrows down a little bit. Ooh, there's actually a little bit of clipping going on. Wait, why is... It shows it going down, but...
Look, I mean, your eyelash is going down.
Well, for one, when it goes to the top here, it's not being correct. I need to churn it a little bit. Or maybe move it out a little bit. There we go. Put it there.
Tutus, Michael and Argo.
One of U2's make limited edition collectible vinyl figurines. Oh, I think RT Games did some of those. Is that what I'm thinking of?
I have no idea what that is.
They do like little collectible figurines of basically whatever you want. But I think RT Games did himself at some point. He's got he was on earlier playing Elden Ring, and that was like 4,500 people.
What is Elden Ring? Because I keep seeing people memeing about it.
It's Dark Souls.
Okay.
It's a Dark Souls game. Was it made by the same people that made Dark Souls?
I didn't know if it was like super easily modded because I've been seeing people like put Mario in it and stuff.
Well, it's probably if it's the same engine. Yes, from software. So, oh wait, the same people that did Tales of Arise. I've been meaning to grab that. I thought it was made from the same people that did Dark Souls. Is it not? Or they just have a bunch of crap apparently.
I'm gonna miss Bethesda because I know how to. Like,
oh, okay, yeah, they did do Dark.
Souls.
I think they did do Dark Souls. No, maybe not. I don't know, but it's essentially a Dark Souls game. Everything rates it super high, but so far it's only mixed on here because apparently it's a big, beautiful environment
with nothing in it.
No, what's the other problem with big environments?
What is the other problem?
Performance.
Oh, performance.
So it's a game that requires a lot of timing and skill, and when you have something like that and suddenly the frame rate drops suddenly, yeah, so there's not a console I think is fine, but PC's got some issues. Easy, it lags and doesn't run well. Yeah, so it's a great game when you can play it
it's just not
correct.
Optimized well.
It'll get there, but
a lot of people can't get a hold of anything from the 30 series as far as graphic cards are concerned.
It's getting better, but it's slow. No, I think if you're buying any AAA titles nowadays, you have to assume that it's not finished. It's a sad truth nowadays, and indie titles normally will be, but most indie titles start as early development or whatever release. We're in a point now where a AAA title is released as early access, but just doesn't say it, and an indie title releases as early access, at least lets you know it, but you're going to be spending a year and a half playing it before it actually is finished.
That's optimistic.
Yeah, but most AAA titles they're doing the same thing. They just aren't telling you.
Yeah.
But it's a difference between spending $20 for an unreleased game and spending $60. I do not want to play a AAA title like that. I don't want to touch any until I know. Like Borderlands is the one that I did because Borderlands was out in the Epic Store, had a bunch of issues when it first came out, but then it was 6 months before it got to Steam. That's when we got it. By then it was all fixed.
The new Halo's been a little rough.
That's the only one that I did because it's Halo, and that did have some rough. I think it's past most of those pains now.
Yeah, Big Teams was broken for a long time.
That frustrated me, but we got to play that last week on Sunday.
Darling.
I'll be up for playing it again.
I was thinking about playing that after. Here, I was gonna. Nolan's still here. Nolan, I was thinking about trying to get some progress done on the weeklies. If you're interested.
Darling.
Do I join you in Halo or do I work on my mod?
You know what? No. I'd have to check because when we're doing the because I want to try to get some of the weeklies done because it's the Tenrai event. I think there's 4 people, so we'll have to see who's in chat and who's available. Because we'll probably just pop in the public chat for it. But no, last week we did big team like last Sunday, and just anybody could pop in, and we like doing that. But for the Tenrai event, it's a little different because limited time. I want to get I don't care about getting the ultimate weekly, but I want to get at least most of the event. If I don't do it this time, I might not get everything by the end. I really don't care. All I care about was the bronze assault rifle.
The bronze assault rifle? That seems like an effective weapon.
It just looks cool. That's all I cared about. Though I have the toy assault rifle, so not that. Okay, I got to change that. There's the new toy one that's not the same. I have the Nerf one. I bought the actual physical Nerf rifle, and they give you a skin to turn your in-game one to look like it. I love that skin because apparently nobody bought it, and I'm the only one that has it. I've never seen a single other person with it.
Darling.
That does make it special.
Yeah, I do feel special.
You should.
Darling. Darling.
Friendship is an MMO.
Friendship, in a way. I mean, I get during COVID, Friendship was MMO. It was multiplayer online.
Darling.
I know. I went through a good part of my younger years where all of my friendships existed on the internet. So
I had some real friends, but then when I went to college, I lost all my friends because of some drama that I kind of caused. And then it was, I made friends at college, which that was an interesting story, but now I don't talk to them anymore. That's again my fault probably. Then I made other friends and I don't talk to them anymore. Well, I can.
It kind of felt like for a while there, and I think that was for a lot of people, or friendships never felt permanent. That they were just passing things. At least for me. I don't know.
I don't think I actually got those baked. That's what I thought. I wasn't in the shot. Now they should be baked.
I had a lot of friendships that ended dramatically.
Darling,
Younger, so.
darling.
Okay, that is not... I don't want that being that type of clipping. Change there.
Darling,
That's better.
darling, darling. Apples, darling, books.
Hell no. I figure time will move forward.
Apples, darling.
Something will happen.
Apples, darling.
Okay, and let me grab the her face here. So when she goes, her eyes kind of go up here. I want to have her actual eyes go up a little bit too.
Darling, darling.
It's keeping those eyes moving. Yeah, it's if you want some realistic eyes, and it's mainly for ponies. That's a tip, not for. You can probably do it for people too, but because the horse's eyes are so freaking huge, it's when the eyes close, have the pupils go a little bit down. You'll notice every shot here, people goes down with the eye, and people. Same thing here. Pupil goes down with it. It just makes them more realistic. Your eyes, your pupils follow your eyelids, and since the eyelids on here only go up from the bottom of the eye a little bit, but they come down a lot, it means that the center of between the eyelids is dropping as the eyes close. So I want to follow that center, and that makes it look better. I think the actual TF2 models and stuff do that for you, but I can't remember.
It's pretty nice.
It's more of what they do for you is if the eyes are looking up and down, the eyelids will follow, because when you look up and down, your eyelids follow. So the same thing with the ponies. If you're going to change the eyes look drastically, you want to move the eyelids to try to maintain center around the pupils. So if they suddenly are standing still and look up, you want to bring the top of the eyelids up a little bit, or at least the bottom up a little bit, because the point is to keep it focused. Your eye doesn't want to have too much white space, or it starts looking really weird. If they do like this, the left and right, well, your eyelids aren't really involved with that, so then you're fine. But I try to always have as much eye movement as possible, because this is what you look at, followed by the mouth. So as long as you make your eyes look good and your mouth look good, you're good.
Yeah, don't think about it, but we should all be thinking Gaben for these amazing pony animations.
Apples, darling.
Okay, I was thinking about adding some extra. No, I was thinking about putting something extra with her mouth, but
Apples, darling. Books.
But I think I'll keep it.
Apples, darling. Apples, apples.
I'm kind of glad I changed her mouth, even though I couldn't hear it, because
Apples, darling. Books. Darling. Books.
Okay, I think the only thing I really need to add here
Darling.
is
Darling. Book. Darling.
a little bit of camera motion, and then we're all good.
Go have a good rest, Ninja.
I'm gonna go get your rest. You guys have a great night. You too. Thank you for popping in. Is it me or the eyes look 2D? Kind of. So there is a different texture that tries to add more details to the eye, but it always felt wrong to me. I do not like those. So there is.
I mean, you want them to look a little cartoony because that's what they look in the show. So
Yeah. But like, say for Twilight, if I grab the VN, I can't remember if I. No, okay. So this is still it. So I'm perma modified some of these, but if you look at Twilight's eye in here, I guess I was hoping to put it next to another Twilight, but
where'd she go?
it's a different shot. I decided to select it differently.
Yeah.
You can actually see that this is flat textured. This is not. This is trying to add like all these extra details and stuff to the pupil. I do not like these pupils. I want to control how the light hits it and interacts with it. These are trying to do part of that for you, and therefore it makes it harder when I'm trying to actually control it. The big white spots, without those, they look like they're on opiums or something. It's not good. You want something with those reflections in there.
As opposed to the one eyes that try to do reflection.
If you remove those and then you put maximum eye refraction on, which these models actually partially have, not a fan of it, but they at least make it minimal. Then I think you can actually see a little bit of it. Is that, yeah, that little white bit right there, that's actually part of the refraction. If you maximize that and you put in a good environment map to utilize for it, it can actually look pretty good. But I just do not like this 3D texture, because you have this cartoony simple model with then this weirdly artificial coloration. This to me just balances on everything. You're not putting too much on one side of the scale. I don't care about what the detail is, as long as it's all balanced, and having too much on one side or too little is going to throw it off balance. This to me is a much better balance. So any models I've been using in the more recent, I usually replace that if they don't already have it. Thankfully, when they did these revamped, they went to those because they're just superior to me. Yeah, blah. I didn't know any better when I started using them. That was just my thing. That was what I had, and that's what I went with. I understand what maybe we're going for. We improved the models, so let's improve the eyes. Let's just try to improve everything. But they improved one more than the other.
Yeah.
Darling.
There's very little, I don't think, with the revamps that isn't an improvement.
Darling. Darling. Books.
But mostly just
Darling,
the facial
books.
animations, I think, are way better in the revamps.
Oh, yeah, I can't make that one. This one's very close to orange. Only ones that need to be animated are basically these two. Anything with keyframes I don't consider yellow.
Darling. 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 Darling.
Okay, yep, I need to do the camera. That was it.
Darling.
Getting sleepy?
Hmm?
You getting sleepy?
Nope, I just like yawning.
Well, you're certainly getting sarcastic.
Yawning's not just about being tired. It's about sometimes like
You just really need to suck in a lot of air.
no, mostly I think the current assumption with yawning isn't that you're tired. It's that you're trying to for your level of energy, you're needing a boost based on something you're doing.
Because
So like they found like soldiers before they do an airdrop will start yawning because their brain is needing something. That spike of oxygen helps increase focus. So if like you're trying to go to sleep and your brain is running constantly, your brain, or you're trying to fall asleep, your brain is saying, I need energy because I'm trying to think of something. So you'll yawn and trying to fall asleep. So
time to go to bed last night.
11:40.
I heard you up about
11:40.
1.
No, I was in bed.
Were you? I heard
Yes.
somebody walking up the stairs around 1 o'clock.
No, but I went to bed at what was yesterday? I finished an episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. at 11:40, and I went to bed right after that.
So who's walking up the stairs at 1 o'clock?
Santa?
Darling.
Well, you better love me some presents.
Darling.
Yes, the mid-February present.
Darling.
Oh, my
Your baby back.
yeah, my baby back ribs that he leaves behind.
Darling.
That sounds like he killed a
Darling.
dog.
Yes. Santa's baby back ribs.
Reindeer baby back ribs.
Delicious.
Welcome to Chili's. What was that meme? I can't remember that one. That was a while ago. My only issue with the revamp models is how wild the expression sliders are. Jaw open shouldn't look like a damn eel. I would rather have a slider that goes too far than not far enough. So if it goes too far, that's fine. My main issue with some of these sliders is well, for one, some of the combos that I was used to. So the way that you would mix different sliders, like I used to use jaw open. Is this the right one?
I remember now.
Darling.
It was you, but my clock is an hour ahead. I keep my clock an hour ahead
Why?
so that I can look at my clock and be like, oh no, I gotta be up in an hour. And then I think to myself, wait, my clock's an hour ahead. I actually have 2 more hours I can sleep. And then I'm happy, and then I go back to sleep.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to fix this because these are actually defaulting to below 0, which is a weird thing that can happen. But yeah, there's
That's a good face.
it which isn't really a problem, but it just makes a little spike in, and that's a long explanation. But no, so the faces or the mouth stuff that I do not like is I'm not a fan of the O. It's too O.
The O has too much O in it.
It's not realistic. A mouth would never make a shape like that, but it is cartoony. But a lot of it is that single slider on its own maybe isn't going to match what you're looking for. But if I were to go with like this, or let me grab all this. Let me go a little bit of that, and then you mix in a little bit of the pucker. Then it actually is getting to what I would look for. So a lot of the sliders are, you have to figure out the way to combine them that is different from the VN ones. And what I do appreciate with this one though is they condensed a lot of them, so they made them single ones more specific to what it shows, less about like there was, I think, one of the other ones that had like Scream or something. I can't remember one of them, but it was like it was a non-symmetrical look that looked cool, but only was useful for that slider, and that was it. Now I could do a mixture of left and right and get the same look with lots of different sliders, but now instead of having to look at 70 different flexes, I'm only looking at a much more condensed list. I mean, the ooh and moo, like,
so good. Oh, that's
like,
sad.
I guess I can understand why those are there, because you can't make them in any other way.
They're cute.
If anything, I'll probably move like that. Those two, move teeth things to a different group. I might move some of these non-essential lip syncing ones to a different group, because if you need teeth things, it's going to be on all the time. If you need uwu and umu, you probably have them on all the time. So I don't need to look at them all the time. You trigger them and you're done. So I like that it's a much more condensed list. But, you know what I mean? Yawning now too. Well, yeah, because people are saying it. Michael started it.
I didn't know such thing.
You said it. See? I'm yawning.
What are you doing? You need to go bed. Can't play Halo. You have
See, look at this. She's like,
I want to see ponies yawning. Can that be your next video? Just ponies yawning, like stretching and yawning. I'd watch that. Yeah, making poop noises. Dude, that's the video you would watch. With pop noises.
that's the one thing I'm kind of sad about deleting. The one thing I got to delete was the poppers.
Yes.
Darling.
It's good. Twilight
Darling.
poppers.
Books. Darling. Darling.
Okay, I'm gonna move the camera just a little bit here.
Ponies acting like cats
Darling.
is the best.
Other way, try.
Darling. Darling.
Try stretching that out a little bit more.
Darling.
Gargoyle.
Darling.
Corner of the market.
So there's one Rarity has aloe vera bleach her butthole. Match her go. That's thinking a little deep into the meta there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
You started reading that without not knowing how it ends.
I feel like that's one of the thoughts, like 15 minutes after attempting to go to sleep, that you just suddenly go wide-eyed. I do miss a little bit, just because it made me laugh when I started to get frustrated. Not sure what that is, but let's see here. The study of yawning is called cosmology. It is a very complicated thing, but as far as I could tell, it's
Stop it!
it's based on your current level of energy. You're trying to use more than you need, and so for that
out.
thought, I like yawning. Yawning is fun.
Darling. Darling.
It's like my favorite pastime. Breathing deeply.
Yeah,
Random intervals.
sometimes I go over to them there church, and we have a good old communal yawn. Yeehaw, Jesus.
I slept for 9 hours last night.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
How
good.
much did you sleep the night before? Including your nap.
My nap? I don't know, probably about 6. 6-ish hours.
I slept probably about 7. I'm good with 7.
Yeah, I'm good with 6. Anything less than that, and it starts hurting me.
Awesome.
But I really needed like a solid 8 last night, so I went to bed super early. Got like 9. No, she going.
Awesome. Awesome.
No.
Awesome.
Proof that the horses are made of taffy. Even the sky changed color. Just like no.
Awesome.
She had a growth spurt. She became pot giraffe.
Awesome.
Here comes the rainbow giraffe. Pinkie Pie's tail. Just it got there before her. Yes, you fixed it.
Awesome. Bucks. Awesome.
You slide in.
I'll do some of those before it gets locked in.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, there's not much I'm going to be, as I'm just kind of goofing off. Anything I do now is not going to be enough. Well, I could probably poker this one a little bit here.
Awesome.
Though I really... What? Oh, yeah, this one's just cleanup.
Bucks.
Yeah, I think... And we're all good on keyframes, right? Well, she's not churned enough.
Darling.
She's kind of like not really looking at Rarity, like she's embarrassed.
Like, I can't believe you're my friend. You're like a weird fashion horse.
Oh, we do need to find some new audio for this. Well, we just need to find random conversation, which is going to be, I think, me typing into just books for a while.
Is I just got a voice impression to do a yawn.
Mm-hmm. You almost did a Chewbacca at the end. Your Chewbacca is the worst Chewbacca.
That was the best ever.
Okay, do Chewbacca. You're doing it always sounds like a hovercraft taking
Chewbacca yawn.
The thing with the arms, he's like it's a confused
Chewbacca.
Bucks.
Wait, okay, hold on.
Yeah. Me too.
We need, okay. We're gonna go to
It's gotta be a pony.
Twilight Sparkle. What sound does Chewbacca make in a text format? Is that one close enough?
Sure. Let's see what we get. How's it turning out? I can't tell. Gurgle. Gurgle. I'm hiccuping.
Do you make those engine sounds? He's part V8.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle. Gurgle, 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 gurgle.
That definitely is Chewbacca.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle.
That website. It is a very popular website right now. It's got about the normal amount of people that I tend to see on it, which is always crazy because I can't imagine they're all working on projects. I think people just sit in this website and just think characters say weird noises. I can see you putting a lot of thought into this. Like, yes, the masterpiece must be completed.
Well, I'm going to try to sound it out as to what I would want her to do.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle. Gurgle, 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 gurgle.
Please.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle.
What is with this part? Just walking. It's just like
Not Twilight be like, hey, lady.
I just love stroke Twilight.
Join Discord.
Gurgle, 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 lager, bird, bird, gurgle, gurgle. Gurgle, 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 lager, bird, bird, gurgle, gurgle.
I like gurgle burgle.
Gurgle burgle.
Gurgle burgle. We're gonna go to Rainbow Dash. We need a gurgle burgle.
She looks so happy in that picture.
Gurgle, burgle. Gurgle, burgle. Gurgle, burgle.
Like the last one.
I'm gonna get the whole thing. I think they speak it faster when there's a lot of text. There we go.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle.
She speaks it slower than Twilight.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle,
Got the rice bean voice.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle.
It's like she just she had a stroke and a concussion at the same time. All right. Well, we are going to be done now, but we got 2 shots fully done and a little bit of work on the other stuff. Kind of getting to the point. Well, this one really doesn't have too much more to do, and then it can be made yellow, and then this one's not that far from being. Well, no, that one's going to take a little bit.
And the rest of it you haven't even touched. Barely.
Yeah. Well, but this is the hardest shot of the whole thing. This a little bit, this one a little bit, this really easy. Because I'm just gonna copy paste other videos and stuff. And then this will be pretty easy because Fluttershy doesn't have to move very much. This will be a little bit of work because I'll have to just add a little bit of motion to everybody. But the hardest parts we already have done. So it's nice starting with the hard stuff. So I guess we're going to be done. So,
yes.
Oh, that is 15.8. Yeah, that's where we got all the audio for this. It's fun just to poke around on there, and I think that's actually what most people use it for.
Yes.
But I don't want to hit help. So let me see who else is on. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, but last time I went to go do him, he was just ending. So I think time-wise, just I think he's going to be probably ending quick. And Silvercore treasuring Dusty Cat. Wait, he's got but he's got Dusty Cat on, and I like Dusty Cat, so we might just pop over there. I know normally they're doing a talk show, so they're not always paying attention to stuff, and I think most of what he does is on YouTube. Actually, from what I can tell, here it is. But we'll pop over there because I like supporting Silver Quill and Dusty Cat, so we'll do that. So thank you guys for everything. This has been used for What the Fuck File. Perfect, I guess. Hurgle Burgle, yes. Herbal the gerbil burgled while gurgling. It sounds wrong when you put it that way. But we will pop over there. And thank you everybody for like the train. Thank you Soul Kitty and Nolan for a lot of the gift subs and the donations. Very much appreciated. I was probably going to give the list here, but we'll let that run through. I'm actually going to try to remember to hit the button this time. More cats. Yes, there is Kitty. It is Maru. But thank you for the cheers from Luna Presso, Nolan, Void, Soul Kitty, and Sir Edward. Thank you for the subs and resubs and gift subs. Oh god, I don't know if I can get through. Spider Kid Gamer, Luna, Lunar Guardian, Corpella, Varkid, the Steel Mag, Mafia, Octavius, Ice Cutlass, Pac-Man, Sleepy Poppy, Slayer, Quiet Scan, Wooshi, Judleby, Sukriti Tutti, Fiora, the Tank Girl, Leon Drome, Jallo, Sonic Team, Mad the Saiyan, Shadow King, Bobby, Emerald Miner, John, Dub Cotton, Zippity Zoot, and the Russian Badger. Where was Fiora in there? Was that a gift one?
Shows gift one.
Oh no, that was Nolan that did. I must have missed that one. There was so much crap going on at that time. Oh, okay, cool. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. I know. It was a huge list, and Kitty has consumed them all. Oh my god, we should just make Kitty eat them all. That'd be great. Okay, I've been wanting to remake that gift for years now. But anyway, we'll jump over there. Otherwise, I know some of us were gonna go jump on play some Halo on Discord. We'll see y'all later. It's forcing me to raid. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Diddly diddly do da boo.
That was